Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? I see you, Yamar. Yeah. MVP, MVP, bro. We gonna see. We gonna see if he redeem himself. Yes, sir. Yamar, hey, JB, watch Dak pad his stats on Monday because the Cardinals are beat up and hurt. Like he couldn't pad his stats against goddamn the Eagles. They was beat up and hurt. Hey, y'all, I just wanna I I went live last night. My shit was lagging, so I've been trying to situate my my Wi-Fi to see if I can get a better signal. So I'm trying to go live tonight, see if I can get a different result than what I had yesterday, because that shit was lagging like a motherfucker. But we're gonna see what's up tonight with it. I put my motherfucking Wi-Fi in a different area, see if I can get a stronger signal. Yeah, man, when the Cowboys beat the Cardinals, they're going to be saying Dak is MVP. You know they is. That's exactly what they're gonna be saying. You know it, yeah, man. What up, Robert Prez? Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to JB new subscribers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Robert. Yeah, man. JB Dak is MVP, huh? Not, nah. We gonna see how he play when we go up against these Cardinals, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm. It's gonna be Monday night in front of everybody. No excuses, because actually the Cardinals, like you said, they got some. The Cardinals, they got some injuries. I mean, they got some. Boy, if you look, I'm gonna pull up their depth chart, boy. They defense is woo. You right, Amar. They defense is looking woo. They are littered with injuries. This is a perfect time for Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? To get shit in order. You know what I'm saying? Get back or redeem himself for a no touchdown, two pick game. The Cardinals defense ain't like the Broncos defense, so he should be able to do something. He should. Nah, there ain't no guarantee, but he should be able to do something since he's the MVP. Devil Dog, what's up, JB? What up, Devil Dog? Hey, y'all, let me know in the chat how my how my signal doing, man. I try to get me a new spot. You know what I'm saying? I had it in one area of the room. I'm down in a cul-de-sac. My crib down in a cul-de-sac. So I don't know if that got anything to do with my signal be fucking up, my Wi-Fi be fucking up sometime or not. I don't know, but I moved my Wi-Fi to see if I can get a better signal. We'll see how this shit do tonight. The Sport 78. What up, bro? What it do, man? Old school. What up, old school? I'm good, man. How you doing, bro? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Sport 27-26. Dallas sneaks one out. Brissett looks like Kurt Warner, but it but it isn't enough. Is he gonna play? Because I thought Kyler Murray was gonna play, but now they saying he might not play and Jacoby Brissett might play. But if he do, I think Kyler Murray would be the bigger threat. You know what I'm saying? Versus Brissett. Brissett gonna be sitting in the pocket like a statue to me. I think that's gonna give our defense opportunities. I don't think our defense will be good against Kyler Murray. That dude run too much. We gonna see though, cause I'm anxious to see what's gonna happen Monday night, man. We're gonna be in front of the world Monday night, bro. Yeah. Robert Parrish. I'm gonna be checking out how these refs fitting to be cheating folks. Devil dog. Yeah, man, they're tired for now. They tired for now. Okay. Old school. Who's my provider? Well, I had Xfinity and I changed to Xfinity, but I think it was where I was putting my because I got my little spot set up in the garage. I got my little spot, you know what I'm saying, where I, do my shit from in the garage. So I moved my Wi-Fi thing by the window towards the back of my crib. So I came off of Xfinity because everybody in the crib had, yeah, I got about 4 TVs, laptops, and everybody was on that Wi-Fi. So I tried to get one with my phone. I got I got Metro, but they got Wi-Fi, but it's all right. But I think I needed to find a better place to put my shit to get a better signal. And it looked like today I might have got the right spot. But okay, hey Didi, Devil Dog, you know the words Rocky Top. Rocky Top Tennessee. Rocky Top Tennessee. Old school. Okay, just getting ready for the game Monday. Yeah, man. Yeah. The real fan. What's up, real fan? Appreciate you for stopping by, bro. Dak Prescott or Kyler Murray. Who would you take? For regular season games, just straight up regular season achievements, I'll take Dak. 'Cause like I said, Dak is a regular season bully. You know what I'm saying? But this, I think, what is their record? I think they like 3-4 or some shit like that. And they might be less than that, but I had to check out their record. I don't know their record per se. But this a game to me. It's gonna be a, tough, hard game because we can't beat the Cardinals for shit, bro. Brissett starting the sport. I think our defense might have a better chance going up against Brissett than goddamn Kyler Murray because that dude gonna get out the pocket. He gonna get out the pocket a lot. Devil dog Murray all day. Okay, real fan Murray. Everybody taking Murray over that. Old school. Something about his foot. Kyler Murray. Yeah, because I could have sworn they said he was gonna start, but then I seen something maybe a few hours ago that Brissett might be starting. So yeah, okay. Yeah, I think our defense might have a better chance. To me, Brissett is a statue back there, bro. Straight up. So I'm thinking that might be the best for us. Yeah, old school. I switched over to AT&T. Okay, I'm gonna see. I put my shit in a different position in the house, and I did it earlier today. So it looked like me switching where I had my Wi-Fi signal shit at. I think it might be I think I might have got it to a better spot. 54 a month. Yeah, I'm paying 22 a month for this. But I think I needed to put it in a better spot. And I think I did that earlier today. So I'm gonna see how this shit go. Old school. I'm gonna see how this shit go, man. It might do me some justice. Arizona 2-5. We better not lose to Arizona. We better not lose to Arizona, bro. I don't care about our defense the way they playing. Ain't no way. We better not lose to Arizona. 2-5. Well, hell, we 3-4-1. But damn, we supposedly have the better quarterback, the better offense. So, man, that'd be a fucking disgrace if we lose to the Cardinals, boy. You want people to join us? I mean, y'all can join. I'll put the I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Yeah, y'all can come up. Anybody want to come up get their thoughts on this game and shit? How they feel about our defense? Yeah, y'all come on through. Yeah. Shit. Sport. I heard something about Murray possibly getting traded to Miami or another quarterback needy team this season or in the off season. Cause that's gonna be what I think we might have a good chance going up against Jacoby Brissett though. Straight up. Mills 3697. What up, Mills? Say we're down 28-3 at halftime. I think we bench Dak and just put in Joe Milton, who I think is way better, bigger, faster, and way stronger arm than Dak. I think Dak is put on notice. I think this is the end. Only thing I say about uh hold up, goddamn, what am I say that? I'm gonna have to go get that. Only thing I can think of about with Joe Milton is he needed to know how to put some touch on the ball. Give him be a little bit more accurate, put some touch on the ball, and give him some opportunities. You never know because he came in there, threw a touchdown to Tolbert. I mean, goddamn, what could he have done the whole game? We don't know, but he came in for that hot minute and he put up a touchdown. I mean, shit, Dak had a lot more time in the game to put up a touchdown, at least one. He could do that. He couldn't even put up one touchdown. It said Robert Perez, JB, what's your opinion as a Cowboy fan to what Jerry said about gas and oil more important than fix? Man, I think they do him. I don't think Jerry believed that, man. He a businessman. I think he was just talking about some immediate shit that he had going on. Ain't no way I could think he was talking about that and then say, you know, that is more important than getting a defensive line. We never know what the hell they got going on, but to me, if we would have wanted to solidify that defensive line, we should have got some number one D tackles and D ends in this past draft. I don't give a fuck about Michael Parsons requesting a trade and we trade him. Nah, we should have did that shit in the draft. What up, old school? Oh, you got to unmute your mic, bro. There you go. Can you hear me? You might have to go out and come back in then, old school. Yeah, Mar, damn, come on now. Let's beat the shit out of this. What y'all talking about? Dallas fan. What up, Dallas fan? Dak is Christ. Praise the Lord. Yeah, it was. So we could talk smack to BC, Devil Dog. Oh. Hey, old school. I'm gonna send you back out. Try to come back in, man. I don't know what happened. I ain't hear you. Do that shit again, man. Mills threw a touchdown to Tolbert on Riley Moss. Moss played the whole game on CD, who was frustrated. He was really frustrated at Dak bum ass, underachieving ass. I'm done with him. Enough is enough. He ain't it. Yeah, both of them was looking over on that sideline looking sick. Mm-hmm. CD Lamb and Pickens was sitting over there like, man, see, I'm telling you, that's what happens when Dak get me. And CD, he has the experience of knowing that. This is what happened to him. When Dak goes up against a good team, bro, it's like he gets shut out. But you let Joe Milton come in there, he dropped the dime over to the tight end, got you know what I'm saying, got a first down, then then dropped that bomb to Tolbert.
Woo-hoo. Okay.
There you go. I can hear
Okay.
you.
Okay. Just keep talking. I'm in the kitchen real quick. I'm just doing something real quick.
Okay. All right. Do you think? My Miami's on. What up, bro? What's up with you, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. Murray playing? No, as of what I just heard, Murray not playing. It's gonna be Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, the real fan. Stuck with that for another few years because of his contract. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, real fan. That's very unfortunate. We got to deal with this guy. Hell yeah. Mills, the offense is really built for Joe Milton. People not looking at the big picture. All the Dak apologists are mad at me. Oh, they can't stand me either, bro. They can't stand me either. Yeah, ma, JB Dak gets so scared when he faces a good defense. Yes, he does. He panics. He panics when we go up against a bona fide defense, even a team over 500. He panics, man. They want to label at him having to force it to make a play because the defense let the other team score so many points. Nah, it ain't even about that, bro. Nah. Miami's on working and living about to hit that Halloween party up on the first. Oh, okay. All right, bro. Do your thing. Devil dog, we won't win till he's gonna appear pretty much. Cause they wanna complain about the defense so much. But when this is what I wanted to talk about and show on my live last night, but that shit was fucking up so bad. I mean, I hate that shit happening, but I appreciate everybody who was there last night and you know what I'm saying, weather the storm with me. I appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to show the differences in the defense. I showed the 2021, 2022, and a little bit of 2023, but I really want to show from 2021 to 2024, even though 2024 was middle of the road defense. I'm tired of hearing it's a defense fault, bro. It seems to me I've been sticking up for the defense since this guy, at least since 2021. I've been sticking up for the defense, and this guy here, bro, Sports 78. What up, bro?
What's going
What's
on,
good
man?
with you, man?
Hey, good to be
Shit.
on.
Go ahead, give your thoughts on what you think this game gonna be, man. I appreciate you for stopping by.
Yeah, for sure. No, I appreciate your channel, man. I appreciate the honest conversations you have. You kind of talk about things that the Dallas media is kind of afraid to talk about regarding Dak Prescott. So I appreciate your point of view.
Yes, sir.
But just kind of regarding this game, I think this is a team we could definitely outscore at home. Much better team at home versus on the road. So, other than that Green Bay tie, they've been pretty solid at home this year. So I expect them to put up, close to 30 points. I think that should be enough with a backup quarterback. I think it'll be kind of maybe similar to the Washington game, but I think Arizona has a little bit more skill position players, Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
So I think it'll be tight, man. I think this is a Dallas team that plays down to the level of their competition, especially those lower tier teams. So I think it'll be enough to squeak it out, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. That's why I picked them to win my score when I was I think he was there last night when I was trying to get that live through. What did I say, 20, 27, 23, some shit like that. I think we get by with them like that, but like it's just I want that from the team, but then I think about our quarterback and it just brings us so much doubt, man. It just make me think like but my expectation for him is to handle a team like this. But just like you said, we play down to our competition too much, man. And to me, it could poke his ugly head in this game against Arizona, man. We were like 0-3 the last game. Oh, I think we 0-3 against them the last 3 games.
Yeah, I was watching a game today or highlights from the 2010 season where that's when Jason Garrett took over for Wade Phillips mid-season. And we played Arizona Christmas, I think it was Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And we lost to John Skelton at quarterback. I think we had John Kitna and Stephen McGee and all those guys, and we still lost. So it's just one of those teams like with the Broncos, man. It's like back to back. Those two teams have had our number for a while.
It's like we can't do nothing with those two teams. Like, what up, old school? What you got, bro?
Man, I'm just getting ready for this game Monday night, man. I'm just chilling.
Okay.
I'm just chilling. How's everybody doing tonight?
Shit, I'm doing good, man. I just want to come back tonight, man. Do another live because I ain't like how that my signal was messing up, man. pretty fucked up. I ain't like that shit.
Yeah, the internet's something else, huh?
Yeah, man. Like, damn. I think I might have got something a little bit better so my signal could come through a little bit stronger. So, yeah, we're going to get this shit going. But, so, question on our defense. What do y'all think our defense going to do against this offense? Especially, you know what I'm saying? Like, my opinion on this with Jacoby Brissett, the difference in the quarterbacks, I don't think we would really have a chance with our defense with Kyler Murray if he was out there running around. I really don't. What y'all got on that shit? You can go ahead, old school.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be the same. They gonna try to get pressure. Injuries is tough, man. I mean, you got guys banged up still. I mean, they're gonna try their best. They're gonna try to get a pass rush. They're gonna try to create some pressure. I do think that I saw the news that his foot, he may have some issues with his foot, but he's missed 2 games already. So they're gonna be very careful about his foot. They may try to. I don't think about the NFL. They like to scam. They scam. They try to. I don't know if he's practicing all week. He's probably been practicing. He's probably itching to get back out there, trying to go to the playoffs. But you got to be careful when you're dealing with that foot, man. So maybe you got some kind of the Deion Sanders, whatever they call that.
That turf toe shit.
He may have that. Well, he may have a strain in it. We know the strains, whatever these things come back. Him rushing back is stupid. I think he should take his time, try to come back. And when his foot is completely healthy, we already know when you get injuries, it's you got to be careful about the injuries. But the secondary still going to be giving up big plays. They're going to try to create some pressure. Hopefully, linebackers we don't have to worry about their running back right now because he
ain't playing. He on IR.
Yeah, he on IR.
Connor.
So they're going to give up. They're probably going to give up 21 points, maybe 24 points. I don't think their offense is going to be really as good as Denver's, but they'll keep us around. They'll keep us around. They're going to have their issues like they had last week and throughout the season. We know that in training camp, I said that when they brought these older players in here, it was going to be an issue. I looked at some linebackers. I don't know.
Yeah,
they're not covered linebackers. They're linebackers that can just play downhill and tackle. Sanborn might get some plays tomorrow, but
is he healthy? Yeah. He coming back to play? He back in the lineup? Sanborn?
Yeah, not yet. He's going to be out this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Wanye Thomas safety is going to be back. Not that he was playing really well. Donovan Wilson's going to miss another week, so pretty banged up.
Yeah,
what I would like to see is I think just to kind of follow up on what you said there. I'm concerned about the Trey McBride matchup versus our linebackers, Kenneth Murray and Shamar James. I think that's going to be a big problem. I know Brissett really likes to find him in the passing game, the short and intermediate games as well. So that concerns me. I think maybe they'll shadow Harrison with Bland. I think Harrison will get his on Bland, but I think Bland could do enough to kind of contain him to where we really have to focus on McBride.
Yeah, he's going to have to. He's going to have to play him one-on-one, though, really.
Yeah.
He's going to straight up play him, man, because who else we got? What's the other what's the guy that got the pick against the Broncos?
Bridges.
Cornerback. So he playing. So we got him and Bland on the outside. Who playing in the slot? Stewart?
Yeah, they have Stewart. They played him at safety a little bit last week with
shit.
injuries, but man, I know they re-signed Zion Childress to the practice squad. He was with us in camp. More of like a sure tackler type of corner, more physical. I don't know if he's going to be active, but if it was me, I'd put Childress. I would put Stewart in the slot. Bridges and Bland on the outside because Elam, I think, is just.
I thought they released that Texas guy Childress.
They let him go?
We just signed him off the practice squad. I could be wrong though. I thought we just signed him.
Gotta go Google that. We'll find
Elam, man. Oh, yeah. I mean, I see why Buffalo let him go. He was a first-round draft pick, man.
Yeah.
What's funny about that shit is though he picked Dak off of practice like 3 times.
Yep.
I'm like,
Them highlights,
what
man.
is that? What is that? And then Dak asked him, what did he see to make that pick? So you talking to this guy who's a bum, asking him for advice, and you a 10-year vet. I mean, what does that say about our quarterback? God damn.
We had defensive linemen picking off Dak for pick sixes in training camp, man. Day one.
Have y'all noticed Dak get a lot of tip passes, don't he? How tall is he? Ain't he like 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah.
Maybe more, maybe 6'4", something like that.
6'4"?
Yeah.
So why does he get a lot of his passes batted down?
That's a good question.
He throwing off his back foot. Something's going on with him.
Yeah, his mechanics or something ain't right. He too tall, man. He should be able to see over the line of scrimmage. I mean, I get it. Some defensive players make good plays and they bat some balls down, but he get an enormous amount of passes batted down, bro. I'm not understanding that shit.
Yeah.
One thing I've kind of been critical of Dak for is his ability as a 9-10 year vet to find the mismatches on the field and take advantage of them. Like we saw last week when Surtain went out early in the game. I'd be attacking Riley Moss all game long, but I think you combine, his lack of awareness with the conservative game plan from Schottenheimer. They tend to be much more conservative offensively on the road versus at home. Have you noticed that? Where more ball control, and I get it, you're trying to protect from the defense because they're probably going to give up a touchdown almost every drive. But I think you just gotta sling it with the offense because that's your best chance of winning games.
Yeah, they're the stronger, side of the ball for the team, the offense. And to me, you're right, man. They be kind of like playing a little scared too, especially in this Broncos game, man. We had a chance on 4th and 1, and I forget the other down it was, but it was 2 opportunities we punted. Well, we could have went for it or be more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. And another thing I see is that Schottenheimer is kind of getting away from the running game, man. I don't understand. We were not that far behind against the Broncos when I started to see us giving up on the run game. I don't understand why he's moving away from that because I really believe that Javonte Williams should be touching that ball at least 30 times a game. If it's not 30 every game, 25 plus times. He should not be below 25 touches running that ball in the game, man, because that's going to make it easier for Dak. I don't know why they keep thinking he can sling the ball, but see when he goes against good teams, that's when those picks come like that. Even against bum teams, he'll throw a pick. But
you want me to tell you why we're getting away from that? Because I said on my videos throughout the offseason, and I must continue to say it until he leaves. If you need a quarterback that you can fake it here, either the running back's going to take it or the quarterback can haul ass around the corner left or right. You got to create some motion with this offense. I'm not saying the quarterback has to run it all the time, but you don't know if the quarterback got it or if he's going to run with it. And those linebackers, they're standing there and they'll see if they give it to the running back or if he's going to run it. This offense is going to stay stagnant, but behind this run game because if I could just see Joe Milton out there with the ones, if he can run this offense, one quarter, I just want to see it. And if it doesn't work out with Joe Milton, then we draft somebody. But I'm saying, if you got a good defense like Denver and all the other guys that are coming up, they're gonna tee off on Dak Prescott because he's set back in the pocket 75-80% of the time in that shotgun position, and they know they can just drop back in the flats or play the run.
Yeah.
So
it's like it's easy to defend Dak Prescott. It's like it's easy to have a game plan for him.
Yeah.
First of all, you take away the run. That's just one thing right there. Take the run away from him. And then everything will start falling into place for the defense with that guy. Just like you said, be in the shotgun, you just be in the flats and take that shit away from him.
I mean, he was really good early in his career, the first few years before the ankle fracture in 2020. That was a legit dual threat quarterback, where I still kind of believed in him. And then I don't think he ever fully recovered from that injury physically or mentally. Changed his game. Now he's like the typical pocket passer. And in today's NFL, you need to have that dual threat ability. You need to be able to run and extend plays and get outside the pocket. And he'll do it once in a while now. I think he does it. He's been doing it more this year compared to the last few years, but it's still not good enough. You can see his speed is just completely gone. So it's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's the problem. He don't have that speed. Even when he does try to really get out the pocket, it got to be a goddamn alley wide open for him to run through.
I'm not saying I want him to do it all the time. I want us to do what Joe mentioned all the time. At least create some kind of motion so we can have them worried. Okay, he got it. He don't got it. Okay, the quarterback got it. The running back got it. Who has the ball? You are subject to get injured if they run it with the quarterback. But the quarterback got the chance to slide down before contact or figure out a way to get down. But I'm saying we have to be able to just think how much when we had Trey Lance, how much of motion we created just for him running around, faking it right here to the running back, left or right, and then bootleg coming around. And then you also have a wide receiver that's coming down on the left hand or the right hand side, coming down to meet the quarterback, a tight end or wide receiver to throw in the flats to keep them honest. But you don't have that motion anymore.
Mm-mm.
So you just got somebody. Just the Denver game. We could not create enough motion before halftime to score points. 1, 2, 3, we was out. 1, 2, 3, out. Like we're stagnant at one in one place. So I'm not saying I saw Buffalo running this also. Last year with Josh Allen, that worked pretty well. He did take some hits, but in the playoffs he was doing well. He did well in that play action. They're going to probably create that. They're going to have the same thing against Kansas City. They're probably going to be trying to run that too to get the defense to Kansas City really well up front on the defensive line. We'll figure out if Dallas is what they're going to do. And my main thing I want to ask you, so with 2, 3, and 4 right now, so what is it? They got to pay Dak Prescott because of his contract. But if Joe Milton is out there, if we are 3 and 5 and lose to the Cardinals, so what do we go?
Yeah.
Where do we go now? That's the question.
I see where you go, old school. Is this gonna be a culture change about like, okay, look, it's time for you to sit down. We need to go into another direction. But the only thing that's gonna be a problem with that is his contract.
Yep.
Who gonna have enough balls with that contract to sit his ass down?
Right.
I don't think Shotty got the balls. I don't think so. So that's another problem why we ain't even really went for another quarterback. I was mad as fuck we didn't go for a quarterback in this past draft when traded for Joe Milton. I was like, oh, we definitely ain't finna go get no quarterback now, bro. And that's the fucking shame. That's the problem right there. I don't think they'll ever bench Dak. They still believe that he's an MVP type quarterback after the game he just had against the Broncos.
Right.
So if he getting all that hype from the media, you think Jerry Jones gonna sit back and be like, or give the you know what I'm saying? Give the okay for Shotty to bench Dak if we lose this game, especially if he play bad.
Right.
Ideally, I would like to see that because that'll show everybody on the team like, oh shit, they benched Dak, the $60 million quarterback. To me, that's culture change. I was saying that about Shotty. If he was gonna do culture change, I made videos about that saying, look, the culture change will be just where you was going with it, old school. Bench Dak if he ain't playing good. Will Shotty be able to do that?
I could see maybe the last few weeks of the season if Dallas is 5-9-1 or something, and you play Washington and the Giants the last 2 weeks of the season, and you just kind of shut it down. Maybe Dak has a few nagging injuries, and then you just shut it down when you really just want to see what Milton could do, for a few weeks, and then you you go into the offseason. But yeah, like you said, I don't think anybody has the guts to bench Dak what they're paying him. It's a shame because like you have to build so much around him to take the game out of his hands to have the best chance to win. Like
he's a $60 million man. Oh my God, the sport, man. That's I've been saying the same thing. It just don't make no sense, bro. We got to actually take the ball out of his hands, for us to succeed. But we pay him the most.
You saw it last week in Denver. Those early in the first and second quarter when they were trying to run with Javonte on first down, they were getting a yard, 2 yards. I was like, oh boy, here we go. Because, you don't want Dak in those long down and distances against solid defenses. And I was like, they're not going to win this game. So pretty early on, if they have the running game going a little bit, then they'll have a shot. But if you have to put the game in his hands on the road against a good team, when's the last time he's done that? Carried a team on the road against a good team. Patriots 4 years ago in overtime. We're talking almost 5 years ago. So it's just not something that I'm confident.
Nah, me either.
I wanted to throw something at you guys, if you don't mind, because the trade deadline's coming up. After this game, I think it's on the 4th. It could be players or positions. If you had to choose 2 or 3 positions that they could trade for defensively, what comes to your mind? What would you try to target?
You can go ahead, old school.
I'll probably say one more D line. At this point in time, it's like almost too late to trade. I would say D line, but I just don't want to give. I don't want to give anybody no more picks.
I agree with that.
I right now I would say defensive line. If they can find somebody off the streets or make a. If they want to give up a pick, it's going to be a low pick. Way back in the six or 7. I just like, for me, I'm like, this season's done. I hate to be this way. I hate to think like this. I just don't see. I just think that Scotty has lost his team.
Scotty?
Yeah, I just don't see them doing. When the snaps, the defense is out there. Even if we go get a good defensive player, I still think that we're going to have trouble in the secondary. We don't have really good linebackers, covered linebackers that can come up and hit and get in that hole quick, stop that run. If they trade for a defensive tackle, maybe to help the run. I'm like, I knew this was going to happen. I knew that they played around in training camp. I didn't see any urgency. I saw a lot of playing around. I saw a lot of gimmick. I just saw a lot of just uncharacteristic stuff. I'm not trying. It's all in coaching. If they don't make the playoffs, this offense is just too good. They got Ferguson, they got Turpin, they got Schoolmaker, they got Pickens, they got Lamb, they got Williams, they got Blue, they got what's that wide receiver name?
Illinois?
No. Who needs
Mingo?
to come back? He just came back from injury. He'd probably be
Mingo.
Mingo. Sorry, they got like 5 or 6 receivers. They got the Kansas City. They got the Kansas City offense because Kansas City's going to play. This team is too good on offense not to put up 35, 40-some points a game. And their offensive line is decent.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We just need one piece of the puzzle to get us there. That's it. And for us to say, oh, the defense sucks. Yeah, the defense sucks, man. That's why I'm like, okay, I given up on the defense because they've been out there a lot on the snaps. You can't continue to leave your defense out on the field more than your offense. No way. We should be playing more snaps than you on offense. You guys have control of the clock. And when I see this every game, and offense can't grind the clock out, can't pick up first down on a consistent basis, stay relevant. Keep you know your defense is shitty. Johnny knows that Matt is having trouble on the defensive line. He can't. You have no pass rushers. He don't have nothing since Parson left. Nothing. He brought in old timers in there. And when I looked at this, and your offense is the number one, you should be able to sustain drives, eat clock up, keep your defense off the field. And when I see this is not happening. Hey, but defense, we suck. Yeah, we suck. Because y'all can't hold y'all end of the bargain.
Facts. I totally agree with that, man.
And I'm glad this is happening. I'm so glad this is happening. I'm pissed that we're losing, but I'm glad the reality is coming to light. I'm glad that the light is opening up so people can see what is it. And when you sign somebody to a contract like Dak Prescott, you people don't understand. Oh, defense sucks. You signed him to all of this money. You got a good stellar corner. You could have brought in here another one or two good linebackers and two defensive tackles or defensive end that can help this team on free agency. $250 million. That money could have went towards the cap to help other people. But hey, what do I know? I'm just hating on Dak Prescott, but I'm not trying to look up for defense. I guess I'm just dumb as hell, man. I'm tired of everybody.
No, we just some Dak haters, and you know what I'm saying. We don't know shit about football, bro. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying. All I hear is, well, he got paid. But what does that do for the team that we root for, bro? What does that say? What does that do for us who want to see us win Super Bowls? I don't give a fuck about. He can make all the money he wants. I don't give a damn. But that doesn't translate to W's on the team that I root for and want to see us go to the Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck about give his ass $1 billion. I don't give a fuck how much money he make. But when you don't produce on the field, and they'll say, "Oh, y'all just pocket watchers." JB, you a pocket watcher? Oh, man, that's public information. How much he make? How people being pocket watchers or complaining about how much money? I don't give a fuck. What do you do on the field with that uniform on?
Right.
The team I've been following before Jerry Jones even bought the team, before Dak Prescott was even born. I feel like I got the right. I can say what the fuck I want to about this shit. And I don't care if I'm going at this guy because he ain't doing shit. And I'm like, shit. Just like you were saying, old school, this number one offense, we should be able to put up 35 points, especially against Arizona. We should be able to do that with the weapons he had. They begged for him to get another number one. He got it. And you mean to tell me he couldn't put up a touchdown versus the Broncos, bro? Not one touchdown? We know. We know that the defense sucked. But what about this quarterback's individual play? Every time he go up against a good team, you got the best wide receiver duo in the league, bro. There's no excuses for you not to put up one touchdown. And you want me to believe in this guy? That's why I even have doubts. Like, my score is what I think we should do because of the team we're going up against. But my doubts come in with the leader at the quarterback position. We could really lose this game.
Oh, yeah. With the defense we have, we could win any game and we could lose any game. There's a high amount of variance with this team, on what they do on a weekly basis. I think, I definitely agree with you on the contract. They definitely overpaid for him, and you can kind of see it in the market now that nobody's gotten over $60 million since he signed his deal. But I think what really hurt the Cowboys the past 2-3 years is that their drafting on the defensive side of the ball has been pretty piss poor. Like, they missed on Sam Williams. They missed on Nealon. These are guys. These are second-round picks. These are guys that are supposed to be, not immediate starters, maybe a year or two into the league. Like, you should be playing 60, 70% of the snaps. And you got Sam Williams coming off an ACL, probably not going to be back next year. Nealon has been banged up, not playing well. Fowler's been a disappointment. So you have these guys that you're supposed to be leaning on,
Osa, you talk about a disappointment. Osa Odigizua gets the contract. What he got, like 1 sack and like seven 7 tackles in 8 games or some shit like that. I'm not for sure. It's somewhere around there. Might be a little bit more, but still ain't equivalent to what he's being paid to do.
No.
He hasn't done shit.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I would think if we was in that scenario over that question you asked the sport, I would start with the D-line. I would start with the D-line, cornerback. I mean, but damn, we heard that linebacker. It's just you can pick any phase of the defense where you want. You won't be wrong where you want to start. You wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah, I look at safety next year because I know that Malik, what's his name, the safety from
Malik Hooker.
Malik Hooker and Wilson. They're like the seventh and eighth highest paid players on the team this year. I think it's like $7 and $8 million cap hit. I don't think either of them are going to be back next year. So I'll kind of throw this back at you guys. You were talking about kind of saving some picks, and I agree with that to an extent. Let's say Minkah Fitzpatrick's available from Miami, right? He's considered a pretty solid safety, probably a top 10 safety in the league. Let's say you throw a high second. We throw our second round pick at him versus keeping that pick for next year. What are you getting with that second round pick in the draft? Are you getting a player of Fitzpatrick's caliber, or do you just get a known commodity where you're going to be thin at a position if you let Hooker and Wilson go next year? So you kind of get, a guy in the middle of the season, and you're not just going to keep him for this year. You're going to keep him for 2-3 years. And maybe that's kind of a better value than kind of saving that pick for a rookie.
Is this guy pretty good?
He's good. He's on Miami. He was traded from Pittsburgh, and Miami, I think, is like having a fire sale.
Patrick?
Yeah,
I think he's decent. I think he's good.
He could play.
I got to watch you in the bowl game first. I want to see what you do in the ball game. You getting beat over the top. You looking in the backfield too much. And if you got to come up and hit and show me that you want to wrap and tackle and don't be scared and don't get lost in transition, then I'll pick you. If you ain't coming up, wrapping and tackling and not paying attention to what's going on behind you or what's in front of you and you can't get back there quick enough, I don't think you're going to be able to. You ain't gonna be doing it in the NFL. You got to be on your P's and Q's. I got to watch in the bowl game against Ohio State and other teams that they play. They just got beat by SMU today, so I have to see Miami.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if they threw his over the top. I got to go back and watch the highlights and watch that film. But
Fitzpatrick's already in the league. I'm talking about
Fitzpatrick a vet. He's been in the league like 5-6 years now.
Wait a minute. Oh, you talking about Miami Dolphins?
Yeah. He with Pittsburgh right now, though, right?
No, he's with Miami. He was traded from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh to Miami.
Yeah.
I know.
Miami's like fire sailing a lot of their players.
Yeah.
So he could play center field. Like Eberflus tries to have Donovan Wilson playing center field. Like Fitzpatrick can legit play center field. Cover 3 day one. He's your guy you want back there. So, I would chalk up that second round pick. And then you still have 2 1s. You could always trade down, get that 2 back, because it's going to be a low 1.
You giving up? I don't know.
You don't know about that one? I agree with the sport on that one.
I see what you're saying, but I have to give a late round for him, man. I can't. We got to get young up front on D-line. We got to get linebacker, man. I see what you're saying, though.
So you saying basically use those picks for the draft. That's what you're talking about.
We need another young stud corner. Diggs is out of here. Unless he can come back with a strong, healthy season at the end of the season. We need to get another good linebacker to help. And we also – Is there a quarterback we can take in this draft to help the offense?
I heard this quarterback class is way deeper than last year's. So I'm gonna start to get into that and see what these quarterbacks coming out of college, the top 10 prospects. I'm gonna at least go that deep for the top 10 to see, because I really think we need to draft the quarterback in this draft, man, for real. I really do.
I want to find me a Bo Nix somewhere.
A Jackson Dart.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. It's time for us to. We need to turn the page, man.
Yes, sir.
That's what I was saying, man. If they can give Milton some snaps like anywhere this season to see with the ones and see, look, man, is he worth keeping around for 26? You know, I mean.
But you know what, old school? That's what we should have did with Lance when Dak went out for them 8 games. And I'm like, why didn't we do that?
Right.
That was the perfect opportunity, bro. But it's like they shit the bed on that one too, man. It's like some of these decision makings from Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, and Will McClay, man. I'm like, this shit don't make no sense, bro. Why would you even draft a cornerback that's hurt when we already had like 4 cornerbacks that was hurt? You gonna draft another hurt quarterback that's got to sit?
We're playing against Will Johnson this week. He's the highest graded rookie corner this year. He could have been an immediate plug and play guy. You know, now with Diggs missing so much time, Bland missed, I think, a few games. You could have had Johnson step in and be a solid player. It's like they take these risks on these injured players. They've been doing it for years, second, third round.
I'm talking about it draft. They gave up a quality pick for this guy. I mean, that's the shit that be pissing me off with them too, man. Like that right there just didn't make no sense whatsoever. We had Carson hurt, Diggs hurt, Bland hurt. What was the other corner? It was like at least 4 or 5 of them hurt.
And Revel, they drafted.
You draft Revel.
No, I think they're banking on Revel and Bland being your cornerback pairs for at least the next 3 years. They just re-signed Bland, so he's not going anywhere. But they're taking a big risk with Revel. We'll see him after the bye week against the Raiders.
Yeah.
So what they do? Just gave up on Carson? Seatbelt Carson? They call him Seatbelt. Did we give up on him? Because he was out there on the sideline, but he didn't get on the field last week.
I think they might have, man.
Yeah, I'm not hearing good things about him.
Wow. That's sad. You can't put him at safety? Shit. Somebody back there.
They putting Wanye Thomas back there. So it's like every position on our team. We D-line, linebacker, cornerback, safety, from the front to the back, from the back to the front. We need number ones on all those particular positions, man. It's crazy. We need so much. Bro. And Jerry Jones said that shit, though. He signed that to this contract. He's not going to be able to have that to get as much as help as he need. And Dak didn't give a fuck about that shit.
Nope.
He didn't give a fuck about not having the help. And I blame the organization with Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, some of the shit they make. But the decisions they make, they be garbage. But at the same time, they have paid Dak. And to me, they have put enough weapons around this guy also. So I'll be like, man, I can't really blame Jerry Jones and them too much. I get on some of the blame. You know what I'm saying? But I can't just be saying all the time it's Jerry Jones' fault, because Dak Prescott has had what he's needed to do to succeed, man. And it's fucking terrible.
After those 2 Niners playoff games, I was like, I'm done, because he had all the weapons at his disposal and he had a good defense. That 2022 Niners playoff game, defense gives up, I think, 19 points. You put up 12 in the playoffs. It was like the most boring game of the entire weekend. It's like you can't even be competitive. I wouldn't even be that mad at Dak if you're losing games in the playoffs 35-31 or 28-27. At least you actually performed and were competitive in these high-stake games. But to just show up and not even be competitive, then I was like, all right, he's just one of those guys that when the lights get a little bit brighter, he's not going to step up to the occasion. People talk about like Pollard went out on that Niners game in 22. It's like, oh, when Pollard went out, then everything fell apart. It's like running backs go down all the time in games. You're telling me the quarterback that you're paying, $40 million at that time can't step because the running back went down. Like, that's when I was like done. I was like, they make too many excuses for this guy.
He's got too much experience to sit around here and just too much, man. I mean, he done seen every coverage. He done played everybody, man. It's just I like it's like people trip me out, man. People are like 10 years and people want to just keep going. Like this fan base is so funny.
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
Still on one man has been at the helm for 10 years. I mean, I see Peyton. Okay, I understand that Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and all these other guys been there, but they get to the playoffs. They have trouble winning it. You bring a piece in, and they can win it. But we at the point now, we're not even getting to the playoffs anymore. We're like stuck in the middle. We're right here.
Mm-hmm.
We was all the way up. We was the 1 through 10. We was up to 8. And we got past that. We went to the NFC Championship game. We'd have been at a 9. But after that the playoffs, we were right back in the half. We're right in the half now. So it's like right in the middle.
Mediocrity. We stuck in mediocrity because that's our quarterback. He's just a regular average quarterback, bro, and he's doing what an average quarterback does. Up and down, you win some games, but the games you expected that he should win, he'll lose those games. It's mediocrity, man, and they love it. They love it. That's why they get mad when you critique Dak. My video, man, I was critiquing Dak's individual performance. I never blamed him for losing the game against the Broncos.
Right.
I was just critiquing what the MVP, what they were saying he was, should have done. He throw a touchdown, bro. Begging for him to get another YN, as they call him.
Right.
And he got the two of the best. That's why I'm like, I can't. Don't come to me about with no stats with Dak Prescott.
Right.
Because when he have the weapons to perform, he doesn't do it. You can miss me with that shit. And I'm going to keep saying it, man, because they want to ignore that shit. Jesse Holly and them talking about some, well, he still played good. 105-3 the fan. Well, he had a 65 QBR. But he didn't score a touchdown. They had 2 picks. How do you excuse that shit? They say, well, that was just one of those games that, it happens. You can't win every game. No, bro. This was one of those games he needed to prove himself as a 10-year vet, the MVP, which y'all keep saying he is. And he reverted back basically to what he's always been. There's plenty of evidence of this guy doing what he did against good teams. He does this all the fucking time. And I'm not excusing it. I'm going to stay on this throat. I don't care what they say.
Well, the week before, Jackson Dart puts up 32 points against this vaunted Denver defense with Surtain. And you put up, 17 points?
Man, the man had 4 total touchdowns, 3 passing and 1 rushing, 283 yards.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart balled against the Broncos.
Should have won that game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did, yeah.
I mean, he's a baller, man. I think the Giants are going to be, the NFC least is long gone. I think Washington's having a down year, but Philly's not going anywhere. The Giants.
Giants coming up.
They got a quarterback now.
They got all young quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts, JD5, Jackson Dart. All young quarterbacks, bro. We still got this old fucking dinosaur. Expensive ass dinosaur, bro. He ain't even a raptor. He ain't even nothing. Yeah, man. He on his last leg and he dealing with the young boys and they setting him down.
Yep.
He's an old 32. He definitely
He's an old man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
And they won't do nothing to get his ass up out of here. Why can't we get a young buck at quarterback?
They can't find a quarterback. They lucked into Romo. They lucked into Dak. Last time they really hit on one was Aikman, and he was the number 1 draft pick. That's an easy pick.
They had to drop. So that's what we're going to have to do. That's exactly what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to draft a quarterback, a top prospect.
Yep. Somebody that can run and throw.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we're not asking this new quarterback to come in here and get us to the Super Bowl. Well, we want that's what I'm not. I mean, I'm asking you to get to the playoffs, but I'm asking you to make the right throws, complete accuracy, and go out here and win this ball game when we're struggling. And then I can say, okay, we got something here against good teams, not bum
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah, like what Jackson Dart is doing, like what Bo Nix is doing. You're not expecting them to be like 13-4 and some shit.
Right.
But you're expecting to see that progression of them going up against quality teams and coming out with a victory somehow, regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And these young bucks doing it.
Yeah.
We got a dinosaur that still can't figure out how to beat good teams, and he be having the better weapons on offense than the opposing quarterback, and the quarterback be young.
Right.
And they wonder why I get at him. That shit pisses me off, man. That shit pisses me off because to me, the expectation to me for this guy with the money he's made, it shouldn't have been a doubt going against the Broncos. Even if the defense is sorry we happen to lose, but you expect this guy to do something.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt. It's gonna be a long year, man. It's gonna be a long year. Just wait until Thanksgiving gets here when you got, Philly, Detroit, Kansas City.
We play Kansas City on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Chargers aren't slouches. They got a winning record. It's gonna get
and
up.
I'm gonna turn on my TV and I'm gonna talk shit to everybody. We lose them games, I'm gonna talk shit. Boy, I'm going everybody shit. I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna say, yep, 10 years. Y'all made a living off him. You pumped him up for 10 years. Going into 11th year next year. You pumped him up. You talk shit to me. You disrespected me about Trey Lance and everybody else that came in here to challenge him. And you talk shit. Now, what you got to say now? They're gonna find something else to blame it on. That's what they're gonna do.
Continuously. I mean, it's easy to blame the defense now. We got them in 2021. Man, let me hold on. Let me see if I can do this shit real quick. Cause this right here, man, this shit been getting on my nerve, bro. And I ain't been. Let me see if I can get this little set up right. Let me get this off of here. Let me see something. Cause I'm like, man, let me this 20. I'm gonna go to. I was at 2016, but well, since I'm here, let's just see where we was at 2016 when Dak was a rookie, what the defense was looking like. Since I'm already
20 touchdowns, 4 picks.
No, I'm looking at the defense where points allowed and shit for the defense. Yeah. Nah, I don't know. Let me see if I can blow it up. I don't know. I don't think I can. I just got this shit like this.
That 2016 was
this 2016 defense when they was they only allowed they was 5th in points allowed. Turnovers. I think they was like where they at? Where the Cowboys at? Oh shit, they was 19th in turnovers. But I'm just like the defense they keep blaming, man. I'm like, it's 2021. Yeah, they've been blaming his ass. They've been blaming the defense for Dak's failure since 2016. But to me, no excuses from 2021, 2022, and 2023, man. This defense those years was top 5, 6, and 7. Points allowed, they was 7. Turnovers, they was number 1 in turnovers. I'm like, even stopping the run, man. I'm like, shit. The yards. Let's see what 2021. Boy, they
and the NFC was even that strong back then. I mean, you're losing to Brock Purdy and Jimmy G in the playoffs. It's like you're not losing to Tom Brady and Peyton Manning in these wild card round games. It's like, see,
Mr. Irrelevant. I think a lot would change for us if we make a move and benching Dak, definitely after this game or come against the Raiders and we lose, bench this guy and start to look forward. I don't give a fuck how much it's gonna cost us with his cap hit or none of that shit, man. At some point, we're gonna have to move on and stand where we are with this guy. You can blame the defense all you want because we've had plenty of good defense for this guy. I just, I don't have no more words for that on that point about the defense. That's just a scapegoat for Dak Prescott.
And they restructured him, so unfortunately, I think he's going to be here at least through 2027, which puts him in a bind.
Damn, you think so? 2027?
They restructured him.
He can back up. I don't want to see his face no more.
Oh, I hope not, man.
If they didn't restructure him this past offseason, they could have gotten away from it. They could have gotten away with it after this year. They could have released him and they would have saved money down the road. But because they kicked the can down the road with this contract, he pretty much is guaranteed. His contract's definitely guaranteed. His full salary is guaranteed next year. So he's definitely going to be here next year. I don't know about 2027, though.
Yeah, they're going to kick it down the road again because his cap hit going to be $74 million this coming up season. So they're going to kick it down some more.
They panicked too much. They messed up, man. They should just say, fuck it, let's bring Trey Lance in here. If they don't work, then let's move on. They panicked in one game. He threw 5 picks and they panicked.
In the preseason at that, when he really played no games, bro. He was out for like a year.
He didn't even run with the ones, though. He didn't even run. You not run with your one offensive players, Ferguson, Lamb, and other players. And then you panic and you got suckered into this money again. You got suckered, you got played, you got bamboozled. Now you're gonna look so stupid and you don't make the playoffs in this year or next year. You have put this team in such horrendous cap, and with this man coming here playing quarterback, I don't know, what are you trying to do? Do you want to continue to lose your fan base as an owner, and you want to continue to try to get ratings and all this? Dude, nobody wants to turn on the TV anymore to watch him play. It's done got so bad now. For somebody making the highest paid quarterback, and you can't get to the playoffs.
Shit, it's still a lot of fans, a lot of Slurpees want to see him out there on the field. I guess they want to prove the point to everybody that he top 5 elite and he can be the better quarterback,
right?
You know, than a lot of other quarterbacks in the league. So they want to see that come to fruition. But history is showing that it's not gonna come out like that.
Right.
I mean, he brought that back to relevance against the Broncos. So we know what's coming, even if we happen to sneak into the playoffs. Y'all really think we're gonna get past the first round?
Right.
No.
I don't think so.
The best chance they have this year is if they actually do trade for a few defensive players that they're going to keep through this year, for 2-3 seasons, let's say. Let's say they pick up a guy like Devondre Sweat, the 360-pound defensive tackle from Tennessee who's on the trade block. That kind of rectifies what you did with Mozzie Smith. Maybe he helps the run defense a little bit. You get a guy like Fitzpatrick or the linebacker from the Saints, Demario Davis, still a really good player. Because your best recipe for winning this year is to run the football, right? But if your defense is so bad and they're giving up touchdowns almost every drive, then you can't keep running the ball. Then you have to get into pass mode, and then the game gets into Dak's hands. So you need a defense that's going to get a few stops so you can keep running the ball to protect the quarterback and protect the defense. That's what I would do.
That's what I wanted to touch bases on you. I mean to cut you off, JB.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
If our defense wasn't horrendous, just if we had a top, between, we had 20 defense. We was in the middle. We was all right. We was getting stopped. We was playing good D, and they said we had I would say a Steelers defense or a Ravens defense or somebody that pretty in the middle,
low to mid 20s or something like that.
Yeah. So would this offense score enough points to help this defense out? That's what it comes down to. Like, okay, in the Denver game, we got an interception. We got 3, and then you turn around, you gave up. Just said we gave up 3 to Denver, and they didn't score. All right, so it's 3-3 in the first quarter, and then you turn around, your offense goes 1, 2, 3 and out. Denver gets the ball back. Just say if the offense scores, Denver kicks field goal in this 3 to 6. You see what I'm going with this?
Yeah.
And every position Denver gets, they kick a 3. They get 3 points or 7 down the line somewhere. And you are still stuck on 3. So your defense is getting out there. Just said Denver would have got the same amount of stops as the offense got. And they held up to 3 points or whatever, 10 at the half or whatever. And we had a Denver defense as good like Denver. But can we score enough points to win the game? That's what it comes down to with this quarterback. So do y'all see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, because he's already shown that when we have a defense that'll hold the offense to 19, 16, or 20 points, he didn't score more points. And he's had weapons on those teams to do it. He's already shown that, old school.
That's fair. But I think this offense is probably the best offense we've seen in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Especially,
I agree with that.
I think they could put up 30 plus at home against most teams, maybe until they play, the Chiefs or, somebody like that. But I think most teams at home, they could probably safely score close to 30. So if you have a defense that could at least hold them to like 24 points, 24 to 27 points versus 40, to 45, at least that gives you a shot. Even if you just get a few more stops on defense, then you could keep the game closer and you could still run the ball. So you don't have Dak throwing it, 35, 40 times a game, which is not a recipe for success.
No, it's not. What up, Dak Delusional? What you got, bro?
Everybody want to pound on the defense this year because it's so bad. Stop overlooking the fact when you play a good team, the offense MVP quarterback with the #1 offense don't score. Do you think you're going to hold the Bears at 13 points? How many points Dak get in that game? 14. Do you think you're going to hold the Broncos at 16 points? They got 17 points. Against the Eagles, they got 20 points against the championship team. The defense is horrible. The defense is bad. But the offense with Dak is fool's gold. They only look good against bad teams.
I agree with that mostly. I mean, the Green Bay game, they put up 40, and I think Green Bay,
you could say the one game against Green Bay because the offensive line neutralized the defensive line of Green Bay, and Green Bay's secondary was trash.
Good point.
So the Green Bay, they put up points against Green Bay, but they still had a chance to win that game. What the offense do when they could have did it?
True, that drive at the end when they got held to a field goal in overtime.
It always happens like that with Dak Prescott, man. Always. The good teams. Okay, so look at his record right now. He lost and tied the good teams and beat the bad teams. He even lost to a bad team, if you ask me. Even with Carolina, we should have won that game.
Chicago too.
I don't care. Chicago too.
He's never been basically.
Go ahead, Sport.
I was just gonna say he's never been a consistent road quarterback. You never know what you're gonna get with him on the road outside of the division. Inside the NFC East, you could pretty much guarantee he's going to put up a pretty decent game.
Facts.
But outside of the division, like against unfamiliar opponents, like we saw Chicago, Denver, you never know what you're going to get. I agree with that.
The question is, what is good enough for Dak? There's nothing you can do good enough for Dak. If they say, give him a running game, you got a running game. You still can't win. They say we need a defense. You hold San Fran at 19 points. You can't score 20 points. There's nothing you can do good enough for Dak. He's always going to need something else. No matter what you put on the field for Dak, it's always going to be something else that's going to be needed.
I totally agree, man. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because just like I've been saying about this defense, and you started off with it, just like I've been saying, man, I've made plenty of videos about them blaming the defense and even getting Dan Quinn up out of here and blaming him for the Green Bay game.
Right.
But Dak has that since Dan Quinn is gone, Dak ain't been having no good seasons. Because
that
with
Green
that
Bay
defense,
game, all right, and that Green Bay game, take away Dak 2 interceptions. The start of the third quarter, Dak's score is 14-7.
yeah, he gave him 14 points.
And now the defense isn't getting turnovers now, right? Like I think they're -1 in turnover differential this year. If you go back to 2021, they were +14. They were number 1 in turnover differential in 2021.
Yes.
They were second in turnover differential in 2022 and +10. And in 2023, they were top 6. They were +10. So now you have, defenses that were getting defensive touchdowns, turnovers, more opportunities for the offense, and now you're not getting that now. So that's been a big part of the problem too.
But you see that the sport, you see the difference with that. You see how, and just like Dak Delusional was saying, and this is pissing me off because all those numbers you ran off about the defense when Dak had that, he didn't do nothing with it. And now they're just hammering the defense like it is so bad. He's never, you know what I'm saying? He can't do nothing. This is the best he's playing, but it's all the defense why he can't win. But when he had a defense that was 10 times better than what he has now, he didn't do shit with it.
And then he turned the ball over when he got to the playoffs.
Exactly. He still turned the ball over.
Yep.
He didn't actually carry
the perfect game to look at Dak is 2019. When you in playoffs against the Eagles. The Eagles were depleted. Depleted. Dak had open receivers left and right, and we couldn't beat the Eagles. What did the defense hold the Eagles to? What was it, 17 points?
Yep.
I remember that game. Yeah.
A real fan.
There's nothing you can do good enough for Dak because it's always going to be you need more. Every game, you need more.
Man.
Somebody could have did something different to help Dak out.
Man, it's hard.
He's in action to carry the team now because he's getting paid the most money. And that's probably Jerry ain't making no moves. And I don't blame him for making no moves in the trade deadline. He called me out of all this money. I ain't making no moves. You're getting asked to carry the team now.
Yeah. He is.
I got you weapons in here. I named off the weapons earlier. Starting with the biggest weapon is I say Lamb. Mickey Pickens might be better than Lamb. But you got weapons now, fam. And if you check out by end of November and the beginning of December, because you getting your ass whooped out there, if you check out on us, we know. And if you check out like you did in that last year, or you got hurt, or okay, whatever. If you check out because you ain't winning, you come up with some other lame excuse again, you bounce on us, we don't want to see you no more, fam. You might want to raise that trade deadline clause up. I got a feeling he's gonna check out and he gonna leave it. He gonna leave it to Milton to go out here and try to finish the season, come back next year, and they gonna fake another injury. But we'll find out though. We'll find out more. I'm not wishing no injury on him. He just have not lived up to this contract.
Yeah,
he ain't lived up to this contract.
And Jerry told everybody. He told Dak. He told all the Cowboys fans, "Yeah, I'm gonna get Dak this money, but he got to do more with less. He got to step up and do what he's supposed to do."
Yep.
Would you guys resign Pickens? What do you think they're going to do with Pickens, and what would you guys do?
I think he's proven himself though. We'll find out in the season. I think he's even if we don't go to the playoffs. I don't know. I like him, but I don't know, man. Jack got all the damn money, so I don't know,
man.
If I can trade CD, I sign Pickens. Pickens is a real X receiver. CD, you gotta hide him. You gotta put CD in a slot to get open. I don't know if it's called a Dak or CD, but either way, you gotta put CD in a slot to get open. Pick and catch everything.
Yeah, he does.
Because we trust Pickens. We trust him. He don't drop nothing. And pray to God that he keeps catching after this season. He don't drop nothing. So, yeah, I'll sign him.
What I like about Pickens is that you could legit throw a 50-50 ball and you got a 50-50 shot of him coming down with that. I don't think you could do that with Lamb as much. I mean, he's a really good route runner, but I think Pickens legit gives you that deep ball threat that really Lamb doesn't do. Lamb's a fantastic player, but I think Pickens brings like a different dimension to this offense we haven't had in a long time.
Pickens lead the league in yak yards. He's not long ball. Pickens lead the league in yak yards.
Oh, he's been great after the catch. But remember, like those jump balls. I think there was one in the Green Bay game in the quarter in the end zone. Like those types of throws where, like Dak wasn't throwing those passes before, and he's still not very good at them. But like he's actually throwing those deep fade routes, those 9 routes. Like and if it's one-on-one with Pickens, I feel a lot more.
Dak to do that in preseason this year. I mean, in training camp, they was Dak to do that in training camp this year. They were still development this year to do that in training camp. Milton was already doing it. I'm gonna tell you what. Put Milton there with Pickens, I guarantee they'll blow the league up.
Ooh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He throws the ball downfield, man. He just throw that damn ball downfield. He ain't scared. I want to see him air out and throw it. And let's throw deep, man, and quit playing around. We didn't have a bomb until the fourth quarter.
Watch this. Watch when they trade Tolbert. If Tolbert go to Pittsburgh with Aaron Rodgers, everybody like, I ain't know Tolbert was that good because Tolbert is not acrobatic. He's not catching Dak bad balls, but the boy get open.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to understand, Dak Delusion. Why there's so much hate on Tolbert, bro? He played good when he played with Cooper Rush. I'm like, man, to me, he's a good 2 receiver, man. He would get with a good, like you saying, he get with a good quarterback that's not gonna focus on one receiver and force it all the time. Who's gonna read the field, go through his progressions and hit that. I think, like you said, I think Tolbert would be good. They gonna be surprised. Like, yeah, I agree, man. I think Tolbert is that good, man. I hate to see they always want to get rid of him and trade him and talk bad about him like he suck or some shit. I'm like, nah, man, I disagree with that. I see that man out there. If Dak was the quarterback they say he is, Tolbert, he would be shit. He'll be up there in yards and touchdowns. But Dak just ain't that quarterback that's going to go through his progressions, read the field, anticipate with time and go. He just not that guy. So the receivers look bad. Right. But they always say he making these receivers look good. They even saying that he's making Pickens look good.
Oh, shit. Tolbert looked good with Trey Lance at Washington game, boy. He flying down.
He looked good with Cooper Rush too. Both of them.
And Fenoy was bad with Trey Lance
too. with Cooper Rush too.
They was eating when they had another quarterback, and they was eating, boy.
Hey, but I'm gonna ask y'all this one question. Do y'all notice this? Every receiver Dak has, he get them hurt. He got Gallup hurt. He got Dez hurt. He got CD hurt. Everybody get hurt trying to catch Dak bad balls.
Right.
That's true too. Damn, Shotty got CD hurt. Was that the Giants or whatever game in Chicago?
Yeah.
And y'all see he ran that same play in the Broncos game.
Yeah, I saw that.
He ran the same damn play CD got hurt on.
No, but CD got hurt last year against Cincinnati trying to catch a Dak bad ball.
Yeah, I get you on
Yeah,
that. I was
yeah, I
just
saw
thinking
that.
about this season what Shotty did and his coaching, man, with people saying he coming to change the culture. He taking them Greek dancing and shit like that. And why would he run the same play that got CD hurt, bro? He did that
Right.
shit in the Broncos game.
Yeah.
He almost got Ferguson a second concussion this year. Remember that against the
Yeah,
Giants in the end zone?
Yeah. It's a ball.
But you know how nobody gave Jonathan Williams credit. I mean, Javonte Williams credit. And when he can't run, they lose. And then they said Dak made the offensive line. Then they want to blame the offensive line for against Denver.
Right.
They just don't want to.
They hit on Javonte big, but the Kenneth Murray and Kyer Elam trades have been catastrophically bad. You know, they needed to hit on one of those guys, and they missed big on both. You know, and they're both former first-round picks. I feel like the Cowboys do this from time to time. They like to trade for former first-round picks who they probably had graded highly at one point, but they're like 3 or 4 or 5 years into their career, and they're just not good players, and they still trade for them because they had them graded highly back in 2019 or something, and then they just don't play well, you know? So it's frustrating.
They gonna fuck around and lose to the Cardinals. Cardinals, what they done? They done lost a few already. Cardinals gonna come out hungry and they gonna play good ball. They gonna fuck around.
I think so too, man. You got a good point, old school. I'm feeling you on that.
If they lose to the Cardinals at home, man, there's gonna be some shit talking. Ooh, like everybody. I'm telling you, they're hungry. If a team loses for a while, they're like, man, I'm tired of losing. I'm going to win this game, man. You could see that Monday night. You could see that. And people going to be like, okay, well, Dak. They're going to be like, Dak, we need you to go ahead and win this game against the Cardinals. They go ahead and win this game. We'll find out what kind of quarterback we got.
Kyler Murray going to get a touchdown. Dak going.
I don't think Kyler Murray playing.
Yeah, Brissett's going to start.
Yeah, they're saying Brissett going to play.
But we don't know that for sure, though, do we?
Yeah, they said they ruled him out. They ruled him out today. I think he might be active, but Brissett's going to be the starter.
Okay.
Well, Dak ain't beat Brissett either. Brissett beat the Cowboys before.
He did.
I think so.
Did he? Brissett?
Who was the Patriots?
Was it Brissett or the other one? I think Brissett beat the Cowboys.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, that's when we beat them because they hit Lamb with a cross pattern across the middle of the field at the end. Remember? In New England, remember that?
Oh yeah, they was worried about the run.
Yeah,
City got wide open, and Dak threw that ball. Right. That ball was underthrown.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a tight game. I do. I think it's going to be tight.
And Brissett played a damn good game too.
I think Trey McBride could have 20 catches in this game.
Shit. Damn. This game come up Monday night. Everybody gonna be watching this game.
Man,
you know what though? As much as we hate on Dak, these are the types of games where he does bounce back. Like after a bad road performance, you come back home, They typically play better at home, and then everybody's going to be on the bandwagon again after they beat Arizona. And then
I won't.
Yeah, well, like the typical Cowboys fan, you know.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, but like you going into this game from my perspective, like this is a game you're supposed to win. Okay. But then when the game is played and you lose, that's when you get that same opinion what you're talking about the sport, because it's like, man, like you don't have enough to beat the Cardinals?
Right.
So the thing is, the defense is so horrible, right? So what do we expect the defense to hold the Cardinals to?
I would say,
go ahead.
I was going to say like 24 to 27 points, somewhere around there, I would say.
Well, Dak ain't scoring over 20 points on that defense. That's the 12th ranked defensive points allowed.
Are you serious?
Oh, the Cardinals?
12th ranked defense and points allowed.
I didn't know that.
I didn't
Look it
either.
up, JB. Look it up. Dak don't do good against top 10, top 15 defensive points allowed.
God damn.
That Josh Sweat, Tyler Guyton matchup has me scared. That's not going to go well.
Sweat's going to eat. Is that Sweat used to play for Washington?
Philly.
Oh, that's Josh. That's Sweat.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And they got Marvin Harrison Jr. Who going to check him?
Bland, the guy that just paid $80 million to the kid for number one receivers.
Hey, hold on, that delusional. You right. They top 10 in points allowed.
Oh, you bullshit.
No, let me
bullshit,
JB. Let me share this shit. Nah, I'm looking at it. Hold on.
Oh my god.
You pull this shit up so y'all. I can't blow it up on this, but I'm gonna highlight this shit. There they go right there. And points allowed, 2025. Arizona Cardinals, they top 10.
Oh, we done. We ain't getting no more than 17 points.
Wow. You bullshit, JB.
No, man, I pulled that shit up. I ain't just making that shit up. Let me see where they at in turnovers.
Damn.
Well, they 21 in turnovers, but they not giving up that many points. So they're a stout defense.
No,
yeah, they top 10. Then points allowed, bro. Right now through 8 games, they top 10. Yes, sir.
Shit. God damn.
Yes, sir. It ain't that's not looking good for Dak Prescott.
Wow.
And a young quarterback. Marvin Harrison Jr.
I got him on my fantasy team. Yeah, I know I had Franklin on my fantasy team going up against the Cowboys. Yeah, he did me some justice. This is man, this crazy, bro.
I'm excited. I'm excited about Monday night. The Lord let me live through it and see it. I'm excited.
So this is gonna be turning out to be another tough game. Dak going up against another top 10 defense. What is he gonna do with the weapons that he's had?
Right.
I think overall, Dak Prescott got the best wide receiving core in the league. Core. I'm talking about from 1 to 4. He got the best.
1 to 5.
You can go to 5. You can go to 5.
And they didn't bring Mingo back yet. Mingo was drafted to be a number 1 receiver. They got 3 number 1 receivers on that team. Mingo was drafted to be a number 1 receiver.
Yep. Mingo ain't had a big game since he been in Dallas. He ain't had no big game there. He ain't had no 100 yards.
And you got the
Who,
number
Mingo?
2 rusher. Isn't Javonte Williams like one of the top 5 rushers in the NFL?
Yeah, he is.
I think he's top 5, even after last week. He only had
And
like
got some of the most touchdowns.
Yeah, he top 10 in touchdowns. I think close to like 6 or 7, but he top 10 in touchdowns.
MVP Dak with the number 1 offense could only score 17 points against the Broncos. No touchdowns. Passing.
He scored no points.
Javonte has 8 touchdowns. He might be second. He might be second in the league, Javonte.
Who is
That's what I'm thinking.
Who is on the Cardinals cornerbacks though? Do they got a good cornerback squad?
Man, they defense is depleted. Hold on, let me see. I was looking at that shit earlier.
Are they hurt now?
They got Will Johnson though. He's been playing really well, the rookie. Bo Melton, I think, is their other corner. He's nothing special. I think Pickens could have a big game depending on who Will Johnson follows in this game.
Well, they got to be doing something to be the number 10 in points allowed.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
That Campbell boy, he gonna whoop out. He gonna bring the fucking heat, dog.
He's like 45 years old. He's still getting sacked.
Hell yeah.
And then, Sweat versus Guyton, man. That's concerning.
Oh, Guyton played good last game. You look at that film with Guyton. Guyton played good last week.
Yeah.
Dak had time.
Yeah.
You don't get 10 seconds in the pocket. See, people so used to Dak getting 10 seconds in the pocket. They're like, he got pressure. Man, the man had 4 seconds. What pressure?
He's holding the ball too damn long.
Yeah, Guyton ball last week.
He's getting better. He's a raw player too. They kind of threw him into the fire last year as a rookie.
Man,
is he playing out of position?
Guyton's going to be an all-pro within the next 2 years.
Okay.
Ain't nobody got no feet, and ain't nobody that long like him. Guyton got the best feet in the NFL as a left tackle, and he long.
Yeah. Just take time.
The Cowboys know how to draft. The Cowboys know how to draft offensive linemen.
You're right. Now I am worried about BB though. I'm worried about his feet though. BB be back this week?
Yeah,
no, I think he's still out.
Yeah. He's back this week. BB's going to be back. Yeah,
he'll be back.
Yep.
We just got to get rid of Terrence Steele.
Yeah.
He's definitely gone after this year. If you look at his contract, they'll probably slide in what's his name, that the tackle that played for Guyton a few games.
Oh yeah, you like him?
I think they like him. What's his name?
I want to see that boy from Oregon come in and play. He might be all right too.
Oregon?
They drafted a right tackle, and he's pretty good too. I want to see him play. Anybody might be better than Still right now. I don't know too much.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Nathan Thomas.
I want to see that boy Milton come in.
Yeah.
Dak going to check out after the Raiders game. I think he got 3 more games left. He's going to find a mystery injury to check out because he ain't trying to go against the Chiefs.
Ooh, on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Because he don't want to get hit no more. He don't want to get hit no more. He tired of getting hit. And every time he get hit, he complain. That's what it come down to. We need a young man to go out there and throw that ball. If Milton throw me one or 2 picks, and we close in the game, I'm okay with that. At least I know we need to draft somebody in 2026.
It's about evaluating, which they missed the opportunity with Lance. To me, man, I hope if I don't hope that get hurt, but I hope if something happened where it's an opportunity that was, you know what I'm saying, given to them for Lance to get in. I hope they don't miss it with Milton and go ahead and do that shit.
Made a mistake with Trey Lance. Cause that he could take a ball from anywhere on the field and run a touchdown. You see when he took that ball from way down there and ran a touchdown?
What was that, the Chargers?
What game was it? Was preseason. He took that ball and ran it for a touchdown. Dak don't give you that element. And both of them got arms.
Right.
Dak's still shooting with a water pistol that is not accurate.
He ain't got a super soaker. he got a water pistol.
You talking about the Chargers? You talking about the Chargers game when Trey Lance took off around the corner?
Oh shit!
I was bad, man. I was pissed. We got rid of him. I was so mad we got rid of him.
I just think we didn't give him the opportunity to me, man. That's what, and it was a perfect opportunity, man. You know what, too, man? Bro, if Jerry Jones didn't wait till the day of that damn game against the Cleveland Browns and signed that, our future would have been so bright. Because he wouldn't have brought him back. He wouldn't have gave him that contract. He got hurt. He wouldn't have gave him that contract, man.
They probably would have drafted Dart or somebody like that because they wouldn't have had a.
Yes. He would have been hurt. And he talking about getting a contract on a year. And man, no, bro.
That was the year to do.
Oh, yes. A lot of information would have been revealed. Because if he would have put Lance in, just like we saying, if he would put Milton in right now, old school, there would have been a lot of information and good decisions could have been made off of that information if Jerry Jones wouldn't have extended this guy, man. Man, we will already be ahead of the game right now, going into the 2026 season, bro. Hell, coming into this season.
Right.
We'd have been so far ahead of the game and with good decisions with the shit we could have did with this team. Giving this guy all. And as a Cowboy fan, this type of shit that would pisses me off with some of these Slurpees don't understand where the fuck I'm coming from. It's because of shit like this. Oh, JB, you too old to be hating us. Man, I don't give a fuck. I've been here longer than Dak been born, bro. I've been a Cowboy fan before this guy, before Jerry Jones bought the team. Are you fucking kidding me? I seen us at our greatness. Y'all probably haven't seen it, but I've seen it. I've watched. I watched us go 1-15 and shit, and then go win Super Bowls. I remember watching Tom Landry, watching him as a young kid walk up and down them sidelines. So you ain't finna tell me what I can say and can't say or how I feel about this team. Especially what I see, what's going on with it right now, that I know we ain't going nowhere with this shit. That would have been the fucking perfect opportunity for us to evaluate this team going into this season and in the future. If Jerry Jones didn't extend this guy, but man, that shit right there got me where I'm at and why the way I feel about this team and why I critique this quarterback. That's why I do what I do. Cause this shit right here, I can't stand this shit, man. This shit pisses me off.
Okay, well, maybe I can make
the thing is, we missed the golden opportunity with Trey Lance. I think that would have been our quarterback, cause he behind Herbert now, but he's still going to get a starting job. Everybody laughing. Trey Lance sitting back there laughing like I'm just getting experience. I'm gonna be a quarterback for somebody.
I'm glad he's still going to take advantage of that shit too, but on the Milton thing, with Joe Milton, I was kind of disappointed that we went that route and traded for him because at the same time, I knew he was raw. And I kind of was like looking at it like he's not going to be a threat to Dak Prescott.
No, because any quarterback we bring here, they want him to act like a 10-year veteran, but they treat Dak like a rookie. That's the difference. When we bring a quarterback here, they don't want to develop a no quarterback. They're like, oh, you can't do this. But then they treat Dak like he's a rookie. And they like, because like right now, everybody's so excited about what Dak was doing, and I couldn't wait till he failed. And that's why I kept saying he's a 10-year veteran doing what you expect out of second and third-year quarterback against bad teams. So they developed Dak for 10 years, but they won't take the time to develop another quarterback for 3 years.
Right. That makes sense. You're right about that. Yeah, that makes sense.
I had somebody TV on.
That's OG.
That's me. I'm gonna turn that down. I'm watching the World Series. I'm turning it down. I'm gonna get you in trouble.
You watching the World Series? Who winning?
Yeah. Toronto up right now by 1.
Okay. What inning is it in?
Yeah, it's the 8th right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, getting close.
Bottom of the top.
Bottom of the 8th right now.
Oh
shit.
Yeah. He got a good game.
And the thing is, Dak can't get, and you know you got a bad quarterback, but he can never get in a shootout.
Right.
His shootout, like, I'm gonna get you a field goal.
Right.
The other quarterback's going touchdown. And then the defense giving the ball back. Where our touchdown? Oh, I'm gonna get you in field goal range.
A field goal.
Get the ball back.
That's facts, man. That's what he does.
Yeah, that's funny.
He'll do a smooth 3 and out for you. He'll give you a smooth 3 and out.
Right.
That shit is crazy, man.
And that's why.
Go ahead, Dak Delusion. Go ahead.
He couldn't even outdo Bryce Young in the shootout.
Right.
There go that young quarterback, man. He loses to a lot of young quarterbacks. Jordan Love was a young quarterback. We know Brock Purdy, he Mr. Irrelevant. He 0-3 versus him. Then you go just now with Bryce Young. Hold on. No, he ain't played JD5. No, he went. They didn't go up against each other.
The JD5 got hurt in that game.
Shit, he lost the
and he had no receivers anyway. Dak should have whipped them.
What was the other 49er quarterback? Garoppolo.
Right.
Shit, hold up. And he lost what's the he was the Jets quarterback? Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
And he never beat Josh Allen.
Nope.
No.
0-2 versus Josh Allen.
And he won't beat Jalen Hurts anymore either.
No, probably won't. Well, unless they split this season, because the Eagles got to come to Dallas.
That discussion over. Jalen Hurts passed way better than that. I don't know what film people look at, but look at those dimes Jalen Hurts be dropping.
Yep.
I don't want to hear nobody say Dak is a better passer than Jalen Hurts no more. And especially under pressure and big games. Dak is nowhere near Jalen Hurts.
Nope. He's definitely a better playoff quarterback, that's for sure.
Because he shows up when it matters. And that's the only thing that counts right now in the NFL.
And he can run.
There you go.
Dual threat. You can do a lot of RPO with that.
Yeah. And
can't do no RPO with that. You can't run no RPO with that, Prescott.
It done got so bad with the fan base. We fight with each other. We hate each other. We disrespect each other about one man who has not done anything, no NFC championship game. We talk about NFC championship games. We talking about Super Bowls. All right. Look, I ain't getting no younger. Now, what the hell am I waiting on? What the hell am I waiting on? Like
OC, I said it's two fan bases. You got real Cowboy fans and you got Dak fans.
There you go.
Bottom line.
And then the thing is, most Dak fans just want to blame Jerry Jones and all this. I'm like, Jerry put some of the baddest teams out there from 2016 to 2024.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's not easy to win 12 games in the NFL 3 straight seasons. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. And they did that from 21 to 23. So
that was defense. So don't say we never had a defense. That was Dan Quinn winning those games.
Yeah. They got a lot of turnovers. Agreed.
Dak had top 5, top 10 defense, top 10 run game, number 1, number 2 offense. Couldn't even win a divisional playoff game. Dak fans are so proud of 12-5, and they want to discredit people like Josh Allen, Joe Burrow for winning, for getting to the championship games, going to Super Bowl. Well, they ain't win at all. I'm like, come on now, there's levels to this game. Don't say all quarterbacks are win a Super Bowl to make Dak better. There's levels to this game.
Yeah, I mean, you were 7-point home favorites against Green Bay in 2023, and you lose outright as a 7-point favorite against a team in Green Bay that's stuck into the playoffs. Were they like 9-8 or something like that?
Yeah.
You didn't just lose to them.
That
was
like
the worst game I've ever watched, period, in the NFL. Period. And people like to get on the defense in that game, and I disagree with it because, yeah, they gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, but then they actually got to stop the second drive, and then Dak threw a pick in the red zone, and then they scored again. It was just snowball effect after that. It's like he can't get in the flow of a game. It's like if things start going wrong early on in the game, he usually folds, and then it's just he doesn't bounce back. You know, it's big for him.
It's called I don't know what part of the country you live in. I'm from the Northeast. But you know, people in the country got these things in their car, they put whistles on their car. It's called deer in the headlights.
We've all seen that face. We've all seen the face.
My thing of it is, I'm gonna tell you like this. At least show up when it counts. And what I'm saying is, score some points, play your contract, go out there and try to win the game. Don't blow it. Even if we lose by 3, we lose by 7, at least I say, damn, that was a good game. We lost it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But damn, bro. Like, when are you going to show up and shut my mouth and prove the critics wrong when it matters? Don't just disappear, bro. Don't hasta la vista when we need you the most, like all the other quarterbacks that shows up that came before you, and they're going to come after you. Give us some hope to defend you. My thing, okay, I can defend. Oh, damn, I guess good defense. Damn, look, Dak played good against the Broncos or the Chiefs. He was in that ballot. We lost by 3. We lost by 7. Man, he proved me wrong. He shut my mouth.
And we know the defense sucked, and we know the defense continue to, you know what I'm saying, give up shit, but he keep battling back and say, no, fuck it. I'm gonna do this. Bam. Touchdown. Fuck that field goal shit. 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. We going for it. Let's get this shit. You know, then I can give him some respect. You know what I'm saying? Because we know the defense sucked. You know what I'm saying? But just like you saying, old school, if we see you battling and, you know what I'm saying, doing something, I can at least say, goddamn, hey, he did what he could do. You know what I'm saying? We know the defense is what it is, and they just keep to continue to give up points, but he keep battling and do. Hey man, and if he got to do it every game, that's where the respect comes in because you know they game in game out. Know he got a sorry defense. He's gonna battle regardless. He's not gonna come out the game with 2 picks and no touchdowns.
Right.
But the thing is too, how we know the defense is so bad though? Because you know what? In that Carolina game, they gave the offense a chance. And another game, the defense got them a turnover to take the lead. And when have that offense actually gave that defense a lead to protect to see if that defense was good? We know the defense is a weak link, but we know the defense is supposed to play with a lead. When have the offense did its job to let the defense shine and do what they can do?
Right.
Oh, good point.
Because what game was the defense got the turnover? And they put them there. Was that the Panthers? No, it was another game.
Washington. That was the Commanders game.
So the defense do its job at points, at times.
At times, yeah. They do get some key stops sometimes. Yeah.
But if the offense go 3 and out, punt, the defense is like, we sorry anyway. I give up.
Right.
It's like we already not doing good, but if the offense was supposed to be the number one, led by the MVP, can't even score a touchdown, then what the fuck we gonna do? That diminishes, you know what I'm saying, their attitude and what, you know what I'm saying, if they want to play with their hair on fire, which I've been hearing Slurpee saying the defense ain't playing with their hair on fire, that could be the reason why. Like what can we already not playing up to par, and then the offense supposed to be the strength of the team.
I mean, how demoralizing was that for the defense to get a turnover,
right?
And your offense only get a field goal, and
right?
Then they punt the next drive
on the 1 yard line. On the 1 yard line. You can't score on the 1 yard line with Williams, and you trying to get Dak stats up, and you see CeeDee Lamb in the corner on the out route. You don't even throw the ball over there. You turn your head away, then you look towards Pickens, and then you almost you got a batted ball down by Williams. In the game, we know we need to have when there's opportunities are there, and we don't take advantage of it. That's all I'm saying. You don't take advantage.
The Carolina game, right? Yeah, that was Carolina.
Denver game. Both games, but Denver game was the most demoralizing. On the 1 yard line, you didn't go to wait. Yeah, that was demoralizing, dog.
That was on the 1 yard line on the Panthers too.
Yeah, you were talking about the Panthers game. Remember they got the turnover in the red zone and they got a field goal.
Yeah, he fumbled the ball. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
No, the Denver game. That's what I said. The Denver game, the game that you needed to go forward to get to the playoffs, to push past it. You got to score points in the NFL. You can't play around with your food, and then at the end you're gonna look really silly for trying to come back at the end, which what they tried to do. And he threw those picks and he turned the ball over, and they just couldn't. They don't have enough to go out there and beat those teams. And then when it's time for them to show up, when we need them the most, I don't see it at all. And
because they would have got that touchdown. You don't know how the defense would react the next time the other team got on the field. They might have made them go 3 and out. So it all, like I keep telling people, the quarterback affects the whole team. And the offense makes the defense. If you don't go out there and do stuff, your defense get demoralized. Your defense only made to protect what you give anyway.
Right.
Like war. When you go fight a war, nobody fights a war on their homeland. They go take land, and then they got a defense to hold the land they got.
True.
You don't tell your defense go out there and fight and get land. You say, no, protect what I give, what I got.
Right.
I mean, all the money is on the offensive side of the ball, so we expected this to be an offensive team. They're paying all the people on offense.
There you go. There you
True.
go. There
This
you
is
go.
the strength of the team because that's where all the money is.
Yep. Ferguson, Dak, Lamb, and the offensive line. Yep.
They just signed Tyler Smith too, big contract.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, but then they're gonna say that's Jerry Jones' fault, and he got rid of Micah.
Yep.
But I think that all teams, isn't it? Most all teams built heavy on the offense and light on the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I agree. In today's NFL,
Yeah, but shit, our defense is.
Look at the Chiefs. Is the Chiefs built heavy on the defense other than Jones?
not really. No.
No, not really.
No.
The Eagles, ain't nobody on the Eagles defense getting paid.
No.
They got all rookies. Contract.
Yep. In the fourth year once. Yep.
Detroit just signed Hutchinson, but other than Hutchinson, they're not paying anybody that.
They're not. That's true.
I think they expect more from Kenny Clark, though. I think Kenny Clark's been a big disappointment from run defense wise,
Now Philly ain't gonna be able to keep both those D tackles though. Somebody gonna get that one, Williams boy. Somebody gonna get him. Forgot his name. Number 90. The one that blocked the punt against the Rams twice, I think.
Shit, I
No,
don't
the
know.
kick. He beat the Georgia boys.
Yeah, they got them Georgia boys. No, I think they're gonna keep them. Philly gonna find a way to keep them Georgia boys.
Oh, Jalen Carter. Yeah, he's probably the best.
No, the other young man.
Jordan Davis.
Yeah. But I don't know. They gotta pay. I don't know. We'll find out though. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Cause Hurst's contract is not that big. He ain't do the Dak thing.
No, he didn't.
Right.
Because Hurts, Smith, and Brown is less than that.
Right.
Yep, sure is. Dak is 50 point. I think 50.1 cap this season, and Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith is 46.9. So all three of their contract cap hits is less than Dak Prescott in one season, bro, man. And then next year he's 74.
Wow. $74 million for Dak Prescott next year?
Yes.
Yeah. And they're gonna have to restructure him.
They're going to restructure him again. Yeah.
Yep.
He's
Keep the can down the road.
Yep.
And that could have been two good a D tackle or safety, a cornerback, or good edge rusher for that kind of money.
It could have been Cooper Rush and Trey Lance, and we'd have went to the NFC Championship or Super Bowl.
Right. Right.
But after 2026, none of his contract has guaranteed salary right now. So you could get out of it after next year. You'll still have some dead money carried over, but that's probably the earliest. And maybe that's a better quarterback draft because I don't think it's going to be very good next year.
Yeah, I'm hearing that this draft class of quarterbacks is going to be one of the best. Definitely better than last season, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cowboys ain't gonna draft no quarterback.
That's the problem. They need to.
Yeah. Must be scared again.
Man,
Cowboys could have drafted their future quarterback. And see, I'm gonna tell you a quarterback Cowboys could have drafted, and he's sitting behind Golf right now. Hendon Hooker.
Oh,
Way better than that.
Is that the boy from Georgia?
That's the boy that came out of the same school Milton came from.
he got cut. He's on Carolina now.
Oh,
Hendon Hooker?
Yeah. They cut him this year.
From Tennessee?
Yep. Second round pick.
Damn.
What about Malik to back up from Green Bay? He played with Tennessee, and they let him go, and he's behind the Green Bay.
Yes.
They could have dropped that boy from the Rams. I like him. He played with Georgia. He can run and throw that thing.
Who was that? What's his name?
I forgot his name. He played for Georgia. I think he won a championship for Georgia, but he played preseason. Boy, he can throw that thing. I forgot his name though. The Georgia behind Matthew Stafford. Now Stafford for the Rams. Yeah, back up for the Rams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the future quarterback for the Rams. But we in trouble though, and we in trouble. We need to start somewhere, but we need to do it soon. Playing around too much.
Yeah.
We about to find out because I think Dak gonna have a missing injury before he play the Chiefs or during the Chiefs game.
You think so?
Yeah, he don't want to see that. Then he got to play the Lions. Don't we play the Lions again this year?
Danny Savage Drago. He said these we gonna raw too much. Yeah, he do, bro. He need to chill out.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what they doing in the chat, boy. They talking some crazy shit in the chat.
Yeah, your chat, yeah.
I know Miss Mason's probably never defending Dak.
No, she ain't really said nothing. I don't think so. I don't see no Slurpees in here defending him though. For real. Normally they be tag teaming and triple teaming trying to defend his ass, but they know. They know.
On Law Nation, they be on there trying to defend his ass big time. I call in, I be talking shit. They be mad as hell at me.
Man, I would go in there, man. They done booted me out so much. I don't even really go in there too much no more, man, because I'm not going to agree with that, especially with this Broncos game that just happened, man. And all these excuses from the 4 and 3-letter networks just saying Dak, they still think Dak is an MVP quarterback.
Hey, but you can get them Slurpees to say nothing for the Broncos game. They disappeared before the Broncos game.
What?
They knew Dak wasn't going to play good. They disappeared.
Yeah.
I bet on the Broncos. I won money in that game.
Damn.
We've seen this story before. Happens every year.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, I mean, I ain't bet no money, but on my fantasy team, I had Bo Nix and goddamn Franklin.
Franklin, wow. Nice.
I would pick Franklin up on the waiver wire though, for real. I picked him up the week before the Cowboy game, and I was going to bench him because I had some guys on bye that was my starters. But I said, shit, they playing the Cowboy defense? Let me put Franklin.
He has his first double-digit touchdown game.
Yep. I was like, man, our defense. That's why I got Marvin Harrison Jr. in there now. Yeah. I think he gonna get busy on our defense, which is crazy. But at the same time, Dak Prescott still got more weapons on the offense to be able to match that shit. I want to see if he's gonna be able to match that. If he can't match the play of Jacoby Brissett, and we don't try to get a new quarterback,
right? This all gonna roll right back down on Jerry. This is gonna roll right back on Jerry's head. It's gonna roll right back on his ass. They don't make it to the playoffs. He might go and hide. Oh, you might not even see Jerry Jones.
You better take Dak Prescott with him too. You better take Dak Prescott with him when he go on the hide. Shit.
Man, I don't know about you guys, but it's not fun watching Dak play the game. Like, say what you want about Romo, but he had these exciting plays. You felt like you had a chance in every game that he went into as a starter. I don't have that same optimism going into a game with Dak where it's like, oh, I know we're going to be in the game till the end in the fourth quarter. With Romo, you felt pretty confident he was going to get you there. But with Dak, it's just not fun to watch him play the game.
And that's the thing. When people bring up Romo versus Dak, I get heated. I get heated. Because I saw Romo battle. Romo is never the reason he lost a playoff game. Romo battled.
Yeah. In that Giants game, Romo fucking battled. He fucking battled to the end. He threw that interception at the end. But at least he fucking came out there and he battled at the end. He gave us some hope.
But see, the thing is, if you look at that play before that, Creighton gave up on the play. Romo looked at that safety off, threw the ball. Creighton slowed down. Romo threw the ball where it's supposed to be, but Creighton slowed down.
I remember that. Yes, he did. Yeah, sure did.
That was the game winner right there.
No, I go to battle for Romo because I saw Romo play.
He played with the hernia.
Where you always felt like he was in the game with Romo, even though, you know what I'm saying, he battled. Just like we saying, like, at least you can battle Dak. Just battle, bro.
In the Green Bay game with Romo, when Dad dropped that ball, Romo fucking battled.
Yep.
He fucking battled.
You can go look at old defensive players from back in the day. They tell you they hate to face Romo. Put it this way, Romo was Mahomes before Mahomes. I'm stepping out there. Go look at Romo old film. He was Mahomes before Mahomes.
And Romo got better as he got older. Like that Romo in 2013, 2014, he got better as he became a seasoned vet. And almost like Dak is the opposite of that, where he regresses the older he gets. Like you said, he's playing like a 2 or 3 year, player when he's a 10-year vet. Romo was a student of the game. I don't feel like that's the case with Dak.
I asked this one question. What defensive coordinator came to play the Cowboys and said, take away the run game from Romo and we're going to let Romo beat us? Romo made running game. You couldn't stack the box with Romo. You stack the box with Romo, Romo start laughing. Kill these fools. Kill Daz. We one-on-one. We're going to kill these. Kill. You stack the box with Dak, you're like, oh, my goodness, what we going to do? The run game ain't working.
You right about that, bro. Oh shit! Hold on, this guy at Kyle, I know I'm behind on my comments and stuff, but he said Cowboys never had been a top 5 defense in the 12-5 era. That is incorrect, sir. Already shown them being top 5 in points allowed. They was number one. They talking
about that other crap. They talking about yards and all that other crap. Yards don't win games. Passing yards don't win games. Points allowed win games.
Yeah. Hold on. I could bring up the numbers. Hell, I can show you that. I don't know what they talking about, but
it's a Dak fanboy. They're about stats and yards. Right. Yards do not win games.
Cowboys is number 7 in 2021 in points allowed. We go to 2022. I think they was top 10. They probably was. Let me see, 2022.
6 or 7.
They were 6th. Yeah.
Points allowed. Let me back it up. Cowboys was 6 in points allowed in 2022. Let's go to 2023.
7.
These are the 12-5 era. It was 5th in points allowed.
Right.
So all 3 years, they top 5, 6, and 7 in points allowed. And turnovers in 2023, they was 12th in turnovers. 2022, I think they was 7th. Let me see turnovers in 2022. They was number 1 in turnovers in 2022. No, in 2021, they was number 1 in turnovers also in 2021. Yeah.
Plus 15 turnover differential.
No, see, the Dak fanboys go by yards. They look at the yards and say, "Oh, they gave up these many yards." I'm keep telling people, yards don't win games. You got defenses called bend but don't break.
Right.
They'll give up all the yards in the world, but they won't give you a touchdown.
Right.
Yards do not win games. Point. Okay, we have anybody enter the game and say, "Oh, this team got 300 yards. This team got 200 yards. 300 yards win." No, they say the team with the most points win the game.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Just like everybody go back to that 2018 off game where the Rams ran for these many yards. Most of them running yards, they got no points. They was field goals. Dak kept going 3 and out, and the defense got tired.
That's how I always seem to be, especially in the playoffs.
That Rams game, they didn't get that. The Cowboys defense was holding them to field goals, like the first 2 drives. But Dak kept giving them the ball back. They got tired and they finally gave up touchdowns.
Yeah, Jojo, Stetson Bennett. That's who the quarterback he was talking about. Old school. Stetson Bennett from Georgia. Somebody was talking about that quarterback out of Georgia.
Yeah, he's not keeping the Rams.
Oh, and another quarterback from Georgia. I can't stand with Dak Prescott fans say this. What you want to go back to Quincy Carter? Do you know if Quincy Carter had Dak teams, we would have like 3 Super Bowls? Y'all look at Quincy Carter's stats in the old era. If Quincy Carter had Dak teams with his arm and his legs, with his accuracy, look at that pass Quincy Carter threw the old Brian. What was his name? He had 88 too. The other Brian on the corner versus the Giants. Dak can never make that pass.
Antonio Bryan. I remember that game, 2003, Monday night against the Giants.
Yep.
Bill Parcells' first game against the Giants. That was a hell of a game.
Well, he won't have 3 Super Bowls. That was exaggerated. He at least had 1 though.
One of them, huh? Good gracious. But yeah, man. My thing is, I'm thinking, and I've been hearing this a lot lately, and I'm kind of thinking about this like, man, this is a rebuild for the Cowboys. We need to take these 4 number 1 draft picks in the next 2 seasons and build a team, man. Starting with the quarterback and going to that defense. We need to just start trying to rebuild this team, man.
JB,
to me.
When have you ever heard somebody say rebuild a team? We got an MVP quarterback with the number 1 offense.
I mean, he really not contributing. He not really bossing up with the number 1 offense. I get it. Our defense sucked, but shit, we wouldn't be thinking about rebuild. We probably, we need maybe a couple pieces on the defense, and we there.
But then Joe Burrow made it to a Super Bowl with a bad defense.
Sure did, and a bad offensive line.
Horrible offensive line.
Because I'm gonna tell you what Joe Burrow did for that defense. All right, you gave up a point, you gave up a touchdown, I'm gonna get a touchdown. Oh, you stopped them, I'm gonna get a touchdown. I'm gonna give you a little bit of lead to protect. I'm gonna get a touchdown. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get you another touchdown. I know you sorry, but I'm gonna get another touchdown. Can you just hold them to a field goal right here? All right, we win the game.
Yep.
Pat them on the back. We're gonna do the same things next week, boys. Just hold them to 30 points. I got you. Dak be like, we need you to hold the team to 13 points. Because against a good team, he only gonna get you 2 touchdowns.
He didn't get us no touchdowns in this last game. Man. And that's just like you said from the beginning, that delusional. This guy, bro, why do you have to rebuild with this type of quarterback we're supposed to have? We shouldn't even be talking about rebuilding with this quarterback. That's a fucking shame. You talking about rebuilding when you gotta when you do a deal with Jamarcus Russell? Man,
you got an MVP quarterback with the #1 offense, a top running back. They should be able to carry your defense. I don't care if you got the 31st, 32nd ranked defense. You still should be in games. You shouldn't be getting blown out by nobody. Nope. Because the NFL rule, see, Dak fans, they act like he don't get the ball when the other team score. They're like, well, he only got the ball after the score was 27-3. No, he had the ball when the score was 3-3.
Yeah. Sure did.
Well, the defense did, and the defense did this. And I always ask them, I say, what the heck do the Cowboys defense got to do with Dak and that #1 offense scoring? Because they kick the ball off to them once the other team score. Yeah, why can't they match scores? Now, I will blame the defense. The defense is sorry. Horrible. I'm going to blame the defense once that get them a 4-point lead in the fourth quarter to protect. Until they do that, I'm never going to blame that defense.
With that #1 offense, he got to put up points. That's the thing I see that they don't give him. See, the expectations for him is accumulate stats. So they look at his stats and be like, oh, he played great. That's why they saying they was giving this guy the MVP after we played the Eagles. He ain't scored no touchdown. He ain't throw no picks, but he ain't scored no touchdown. And they was looking at him like that only because they blaming CD for dropping balls.
But the thing I tell him about the Eagles game, if he would have hit Ferguson on that pass, then he was wide open instead of throwing it behind
the end zone.
CD drops would never matter.
Because he underthrew Ferguson in the end zone and hit the damn defender in the back of the head. And he was open. He underthrew Ferguson.
And that was game zone right there.
Yeah.
Dak doesn't show up in the moments of the game. Situation of football, Dak is not good at. And they want to be like, well, this person dropped this ball and this person did this.
It's the same old story, man. And until this guy, I believe, is off this team, ain't shit gonna change. I don't care if you get him the best defense in the league, that pitches shutouts, or you give him the worst defense. It don't matter, man. You can give him all the weapons better than any team in the league. It don't matter. It don't matter.
2022. Oh, we lost because Pollard went out and Diggs didn't hit Kelsey when what's his name? The tight end for the 49ers.
Oh yeah, Kittle.
He didn't hit Kittle. He didn't hit Kittle. Would it have been a pass interference anyway? Dak missed a lot of open receivers in that game. They hold him to 19 points. Michael Parsons said, without those turnovers, we win this game. And Dak reveled that moment. And when they said, hey, do you want to keep Micah? Dak said, oh, I remember that. Nah, we don't need Micah. He had cancer in the locker room.
Hey, I wonder what when Shotty put Parsons locker by Dak. I wonder what conversation was going on between those two guys. Shit. Because Dak didn't show, did he speak? Actually, he spoke against Parsons. And what I heard during training camp, during those negotiations with Parsons' contract, that Dak was telling him, man, you need to get your ass to practice, basically, and let the agents work out the deal. You need to get up here and be in practice. You need to be with the team. But
they said the decision was the top players on the team, the coaches, and jury. Well, jury had made the decision. It was the coaches, the top players decided they didn't want Mike on the team no more. And who was the top player on the team?
Dak Prescott.
damn.
And it's gonna come back to bite his ass too. All the hating he been doing. He don't want nobody else getting no money but him.
That's what it looked like.
That's it.
Going at it in the chat.
He went in there and signed that no trade clause. Jerry was that was the most dumbest thing he could have done in his whole entire life.
Man.
Fucking on a no trade clause for a guy who haven't got into the championship game, and you gave him $250 million, and then you gave him more than that before this contract.
Hey, what
twice.
other top quarterback got a no trade clause? Most top quarterbacks like, hey, I'm so good. If you try to trade me, I'm good.
Right.
Ain't no other top quarterback that scared to put a no trade clause on their contract.
Right.
He did that shit 2 years in a row. Well, 2 contracts in a row. My bad.
Josh Allen got a no trade clause?
I don't think so.
We gotta go look at it, but I don't think so either.
Mahomes don't. Kyler Murray don't. I don't even think
Jalen Hurts don't. Jalen Hurts don't.
Right.
If you that dog as a quarterback,
you can believe you can go anywhere and be great.
Right.
On no trade clause, you mean you saying, I know I can't go to other team. If I go to another team, I'm gonna be on a bench or out the league.
Right.
I ain't never hit a quarterback with a no trade clause. Kirk Cousins didn't even have a no trade clause in the contract, did he?
Who?
Kirk Cousins.
No, he got a lot of money. I don't think he did. No, I don't think. Well, we don't know. We gotta Google it.
Or GPT chat. I don't think no other top quarterback have a no trade clause on a contract. Cause if you that man, you don't care. Trade me, I'm gonna come back and beat you.
No trade clause. I'm gonna stay here and get this money. I'm gonna hate on everybody, and we ain't gonna win a damn thing. And I'm gonna make everybody suffer.
Basically, that's what he's done.
Yeah.
Shit. Basically.
Tom Brady never had a no trade clause.
Right.
No, but Dak retired Tom Brady.
Right.
Tom Brady was already retired when he stepped in that game. He already hit his jacket for the booth.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna tell you what did happen, but only real Cowboys fans know this. When Romo gave Dak that job and made a speech, Romo was like, I'm gonna hurt y'all. I'm going to the Denver Broncos or the Texans. Jerry Jones got wrong with that job because he was going to the Texans and he was going to take those Cowboys fans with him. Do y'all remember that?
Yep.
Damn.
Romo didn't retire because he's back. Godfather said, look, son, you no longer gonna end this game. I'm going to get you a less job. Don't come back and hurt me and embarrass me. Go in the sports booth, Because you're not going to the Texans and you're not going to the Broncos winning the championship to make me look stupid.
Yep.
Sit your ass in that booth. Go back and look at it. 2017, the Texans and the Broncos wanted Romo. Then Jerry Jones got him that job. Godfather. Jerry Jones a gangster.
Yep. You right about that.
Said Jerry didn't want Romo to come back and hunt his ass, huh?
No. He was going to the Texans. He was going to take half the Cowboys fan base. He was going to the Texans before Deshaun Watson. Or the Denver Broncos. Look it up. Google it. See, people talking about Romo just because his back got hurt. No, Godfather got him a job. He said, boy, you're in my family. Because he married his granddaughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, look, son, I don't want to take you out. Just go ahead and go. I'm going to give you this plus job. Don't take my fan base away. Don't make me look stupid.
Right.
Man.
He loved Romo so much, he went to Romo's house with a fucking contract. You hear me?
He went to his crib?
Yeah. With that, yep. With that
I know
contract.
he went to his crib. Now, I know
Yep.
Romo took that 6-year deal.
Yep.
I didn't know he went to his crib to get in this.
His crib had to sign that deal. Yeah, he wanted his ass back so bad. Don't do it. But I'm gonna get on out of here, JB. I'm gonna go ahead and lay on down for the night and hang out with the family.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. I'm gonna check off in a few minutes, man. I'm gonna get everybody a little closing remarks and how they want to see this game go. So you can go ahead and give it. Go ahead and give it before you dip, man.
I really ain't got too much to say, man. I already said it earlier. I mean, I'm just tipping off on what everybody else said. I'm gonna say this little small thing. I ain't gonna be on it too much longer, but I'm so glad this is happening. Everybody dogged me out for the last couple of years because I wanted Lance in here and I want something different. Now I knew that this was gonna come to light, and it's gonna take a little bit more time for everybody else to wake up and realize this salary cap with this contract has killed this defense. And will continue to show throughout the 2025 season. But I'm glad this is happening. Now, I'm not saying that Dak Prescott, I want him to get injured, but his play, it has come to an end to everybody to wake up and realize that you are who we thought you were. And at first when we drafted you, we lost to the Green Bay, and I was like, okay, we may be good next year, and then next year we may be good in the future. But now, the tuition, this has come to realization. I woke up like 6 years ago. Okay, this is never going to happen. But so now it's coming to, at its end. So we just got to wait, be patient, let it play out, and but he's not the man for us right now. And so I'm looking to. I want something better. I'm willing to sacrifice 1 or 2 years. Hopefully, we don't have to go through that in order to develop a guy to get somebody in there that can push him out the door. So we can build around his team. And I won't. We probably never, as fans, we'll never stop fighting because everybody wants this person, everybody wants that person. But at some point in time, we got to join together as fans and say, look, enough is enough. We're tired of losing, and we're tired of the bullshit and shenanigans and the wool you're trying to pull over my eyes.
Yeah.
For all this time, and you've been lying to me for so long. And enough is enough. And I'm gonna keep kicking ass and taking names and talking shit until we see a change from somebody in this organization to stand up to Jerry and to quit doing dumb shit, giving these players all this money till you prove it to us that he deserved an NFC championship game and a Super Bowl, and then you go ahead and fucking pay him the right way. Don't get conned into these agencies these players and these guys with these big contracts is fucking up our cap. Can't bring nobody in that can help win this team, and it's going on for too long. But yeah, I'm ranting too much, man. Run off at the mouth. But yeah, that's how I feel right now. And I probably go on and do I probably going to. I don't know if y'all want to follow me tomorrow. I'll probably do some games tomorrow afternoon, and just to say, hey, I'll go on the scores and see who's good, what they're doing. I might go in tomorrow, I don't know yet. But yeah, but that's how I feel, man. But yeah, I'm out, man. And glad talking to everybody tonight, man. Everybody have a blessed night, and
all right, you too, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, old school.
And it's nice talking to y'all and everybody sharing your feelings. Ain't nothing wrong with venting and telling how you feel, man.
Yeah.
Enough. We can't continue to sit back and be silent anymore. We can't continue to sit by the roadside and let the fan base and the owners and the coach, whoever, and 105.5 and everybody in the booth for Dallas and all the people doing all this stuff. No. All these people making all this money and all these. I mean, it's cool to get your views and all this, y'all. But no, I'm standing up for this team, man. I'm in my 50s, man, and I'm be on everybody's neck until they want to see change.
Exactly.
So yes, I feel.
Appreciate you.
Amen. God bless y'all.
All right, man. Have a good one now.
Okay, peace.
All right, the sport. What you got, man?
Yeah, so I think like we spoke about it earlier, this is a game that the Cowboys should win. I think, in terms of Arizona, they've played the 30th easiest schedule in the NFL. So maybe the points allowed defensively was a little bit skewed. They've played teams like, the Saints, the Panthers, a banged up Niners team, the Titans, which they only put up 21 points against Tennessee. And then the last few weeks, they've given up 31 and 27 to Indianapolis and Green Bay.
Yeah.
So I think we should probably be somewhere in between what Green Bay and Indy put up offensively. So I think we could put up anywhere from 27 to 31 points against this defense. That should be enough. I think Arizona's probably going to get theirs a little bit just based on, the struggles we've had defensively.
Yeah.
It'll be a tight game. But I think, when it comes down to, our offensive firepower at home, this is a game that we should win. Yeah. And I think the fact we're going into the bye week and we're coming off of that bad loss last week, I think you'll see a more motivated team overall this week before they get the week break. And I know we talked about trades a lot earlier. I think if they win this game, I think maybe they will, be a little bit more aggressive with the trade market, whether we agree with it or not. If they lose the game, then maybe you kind of hold back and just keep the draft picks and see what happens next year. So I got Dallas winning 27-26.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah. I agree with a lot of what you just said, man, because I think we as a team, offensively wise, we should be able to beat them at home, regardless of the defense. I think the defense still probably get their 1 or 2 stops, but I know it's bad as hell. But I think we should just outscore them. Period. I think we should be able to do that, man. So I have the same sentiments as you, Sport. Yeah, I think we should win that game, man.
Yeah, man. Good thoughts. Appreciate talking to everybody on
here.
Good time. Do it again.
All right, Dak Delusional, what you got? We're going to get up out of here.
All right, well, my sentiments on Dak. Y'all are way too late. I was off the Dak bandwagon in 2016. I never was on him. Because the thing was, he got his job because they had to make Jamil Childs go play defense to even let him be the third string quarterback. He couldn't even beat out Jamil Childs to be the third string quarterback. He only started because Callum Moore, everybody got hurt.
Sure did. That's true.
And now I've been out on that. And then the thing was that he started off slow. Yes, he does. And it showed in the Packers playoff games. You can't start off slow and get 3 scores down and have your garbage time stats and think you're going to come back and win a game and say, oh, defense, stop them one more time. You held the great Aaron Rodgers to 1 touchdown the whole 4th quarter, but stop him from getting the field goal. That's not going to happen. Now, as far as the Cowboys game go, I'm taking the Cardinals because I have no faith in this quarterback. It's going to be 34 or 37-31. And Cardinals will beat the Cowboys.
At home again, huh? Damn. Well, everybody, that's it, man. I appreciate you, the sport. I appreciate you, Dak Delusional. Everybody in the chat that came through, had their thoughts and put their comments up, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me because I was very kind of disappointed in my live last night because I don't know what was going on with my connection, but I looked like I got it right tonight. So I appreciate everybody for hanging with me and giving their opinions and thoughts. So we'll see what's up Monday night, y'all. I'm going to go live after the game Monday night. So y'all come check me out. All
All
right,
right, see
y'all.
you
I'm
there.
go. Yes, sir.